don't know, but I've been told uranium ore's worth more than gold. I sold my cad, I bought me a Jeep. I got that bug and I can't sleep. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
Uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed, so I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds, when all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain, didn't have no top. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
Uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I took my Geiger and I started to climb right up to the top, where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock that'd make it click, just like I'd read about Vernon Pick. On the second day, I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in my back that had gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, you pack up your things, you head out again into some unknown spot where nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies. You find it's been staked by 17 other guys. Well, I ain't kidding, I ain't gonna quit. That bug's done caught me and I've been bit. So with a Geiger counter and a pick in my hand, I'll keep right on staking that government land. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down.
Oh, man. What nonsense. What absolute nonsense. Hello! Welcome to the nonsense stream. You're here at the perfect time.
Ooh, Spinky.
Speaking of the perfect time, thank you, Rydrake, for once again ruining everything.
Spinky.
I can never get a word in edgewise without you fucking it up somehow. Thank you, Rydrake. You fucking Grinch. At least you waited until, you know, a point in which it was not too bad, right? Okay. Well, you know what? I'll give you the thank you for at least waiting until after the official opening song to do your stinky shout out. Hello, and welcome. Welcome. I know you're probably thinking, man, the stream is pretty stupid. Well, I agree. The stream is pretty stupid. It caught your attention, didn't it? Pretty cool. Quick shout outs to those people who are showing up today on the level 1 podcast. It's not that, but it could be. Big ups to Anon69, Artemy Baraka, Big Matty D, BR Joe, C, Cammy the Best Arse, Cenobite Mommy, Chowder, Sizzy Mac, Cyber Angel Yukikaze, DN, Daggers POV, Delunia, Durag Danny, Double P's, Dwight, Race, hey, big up Dwight, Expand Dong, George the Gunwalker, Grandfather Nurgle, Green Lobster, Hernando DeSoto, Hummus Coon, Ivan, Joe Block, Harmakid, Cool Aid Man, oh yeah! Lucky Lions, Ludwig World Order, Mallow is my best friend, Manolo Azul, Neeps, Mini Paprika Cell, Miss Shark, Mountain Dew, Mr. Dr. Inspector Larry, Natal Cog. Natal Cog's been here the entire time. Neza Prime, NFL D-Berg, Peaches, Psycho Weasel, Pyroclastic, Queen of Games, Realm Treader, Rydrake, the smelly one, Sending It, SJ Karn, Shion Yorgani, Shiok, Sick Monkey, Sinzakroy, Soga, Suburban High, Superfluous Moniker, The Dark Projects, Theo Does Videos, TJ Gamebox, Trashman, Trunks, X456, Tuna Sandwich, Tyrone's friend Jerome, hello Tyrone, Valoran, Bikes, Weezamon, a name that is blank, and Fango Rum, spelled with funny characters. Analysts exist. And Antian L. and California Problem, and Cantu Adrian, and Crucixilla, and David, and Dub 147, and Frankie, and Griffin Ivy, and Kevin, Lay Garfield. I feel like I'm missing somebody else. You know what? Marked one is here. I didn't even see your full reaction to the nonsense, but it's okay. You know what, Marked One? You get to react to 2 different things. Because guess what, idiots? Big Chongus Ann is here. Welcome, my Beezers? I don't fucking know. Look, this model was set up ahead of time because I was going to cover the Chantal nonsense. And now, ironically, it is useful for the nonsense we're going over today. Yes. We are Big Chongus. We are living large, and we're definitely in charge. With that bitch on a diet. Andrew Cole versus Cat Burnell and ELW Rage Quit. Plus, Marked One makes his debut against CSP. Don't worry, Marked One is set to win. Big ups. We're gonna pin that message so that way people are not forgetful of the upcoming stuff. See, the problem is, it's now going to be just known as the cat cosplay. And that's due to what happened. Oh my god. Who's over there?
The champ is here.
Champ! Oh my god, it's Vikes! Vikes, the champ is here! Vikes, calm down. Alright, calm down for a sec. We gotta get through a whole lot of nonsense. But no, this is not the cat cosplay. It's just convenient that it's great that Cat also revealed herself to be a very plush-sized girl. So yeah, there was that. But I'm actually here to talk about something else. Could you believe it? I'm actually here to talk about something else. And that's actually the DSP throwback, which I didn't even realize, but we have now updated the thumbnail once again. Or not the thumbnail, the profile picture. And the picture at the top, the banner, it's now completely different. Which, you know what I gotta say? It is technically better than where it was, but I don't like it because it's not centered. You know what it is I'm currently saying to you right now? Like actually, if he had just shifted it over just a little bit to the left, it actually would make more sense. But because it's all the way to the right and it has like a fading effect, but not with a throwback, it feels like some of it's cut over and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't like it. Okay, but there is one thing to talk about, which is a particular video that he was praising. He was secretly praising. And to let people get their shout outs. To get their shout outs over with. Thank you, Sarah, for being slightly annoying. Don't worry, I missed you too. I haven't seen any of your streams. I know you rarely do, but I missed some of them.
You have stuck around for so long.
Yes, the re-upload controversy. Thank you for the resub on Twitch. We appreciate it. Emperor 5000. But yes, this is the re-upload controversy. Now, for those of you who don't know, I feel like I'm doing a DSP thing when I start doing this. But Red Dead Redemption is being now re-uploaded alongside of DSP's Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. He is also complaining, of course, because the views are going drastically down, and he had this up for approximately an hour and a half. Now, the good thing about this is I'm very meticulous when I download shit, because I like to back up shit with a thing that I'm not going to say what it is. Like, you know what it is, and if I say it, it'll be in the algorithm, so I don't need to say that. Or else, you know, they might kill me off and they'll murder me and you'll never see me again or something like that. So, I backed up his video because, unfortunately, when you click on this video, it leads you to the video is private.
Marked_1 gifted a
Thank you, Marked One. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Don't worry about gifted nothing. But we appreciate it nonetheless. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, but wait a minute. The video is there, and it didn't say it was uploaded around almost 3 hours ago. It was actually uploaded an hour ago, and it has 184 views instead of your stupid 261 that you checked on 2 hours ago. Yeah, you're right, because it's a different fucking video. It has a different fucking URL too. If you look at the top, that URL is completely different to this URL. Kind of weird. Now you're probably asking yourself, what the fuck happened? It's just DSP playing his epic journey of Red Dead Redemption from 2010 on the 360. It's a playthrough in all of this. Well, don't worry. It wasn't because of hateful slurs. It was actually for a dumber reason. As I have backed up the video, we can actually tell what it is. I have it ready to go on my VLC player, I believe. VLC? Yeah, VLC player. I want you guys to watch this. And I want you to pick it out. Let me fucking put that down. Sonic, you gotta shut up.
Rockstar and Rockstar, excellent. Red Dead Redemption. New downloadable content, multiplayer or single player. Obviously, let's do single player. No file could be found.
That's an ancient snort right there.
Yes, I know you're going to autosave. Go right ahead. Exodus in America.
If you can,
like you no
please
opportunity to adjust anything
pay
up front,
attention.
Just like Grand Theft Auto, you jump right into the game.
Pay attention right around here.
On the fly during the game.
Right here. Just look at this corner right here and pay close attention. It was sassy, Phil.
It's the boat from Maverick, the gambling boat. Or maybe not.
You probably can't tell.
Get the fuck out of my way! Holding in this piss for 5 hours.
You probably can't tell. But if you can tell, there's something down there on the bottom right. What's that? Game on, game sin? What is that? Huh? Wait a minute. What is that branding down there? I don't remember DSP having games. Who's Game Sin? Huh? What? Game Sin? Yeah. So apparently DSP had Game Sin. Now, I will show you for a comparison. This is DSP's newest upload. Now, granted, again, I've stolen the video completely in 100%, so that way I could prove my point. This is the current video on DSP Gaming.
Rockstar and Rockstar, excellent. Red Dead Redemption. New downloadable content, multiplayer or single player. Obviously, let's do single player. No file could be found. Let's create a new save one. Yes, I know you're going to autosave. Go right ahead. Exodus in America. So it looks like you get no opportunity to adjust anything up front. Just like Grand Theft Auto, you jump right into the game.
Snort.
And you probably adjust it on the fly during the game.
You notice something missing? I wonder what's missing. Huh? What?
It's the boat from Maverick, the gambling boat.
You'll also probably notice something else.
Or maybe not.
The textures seem to be a lot different and a lot clearer. What happened?
Get the fuck out of my way!
It's the same 1080p.
For 5 hours.
The same 1080p. What happened? Wait a minute. Excuse me. Where's the watermark? What's going on? Now, you think it's cropped, but it's actually not cropped. It's just not there. It's not there at all. It's the same video. It's the same dimensions and everything. But you'll notice some stark differences. Please pay attention to the wood textures. You will see that they're completely different. rendered entirely different, as if it's from a different source entirely. So you can see all of the dimensions of that. And you could probably say, hey, this is the downscale. No, it's not. It's not. You know how I can tell it's not? I can tell it's completely different footage, not only from the textures, but where he initially got this from in the first place. So let's show you where the source actually belongs. Right here is Game Sin. Game Sin is the channel that he stole it from, right here. I'll go ahead and drop it in the chat. And if you'll take a look right here, this is going to be a comparison to what he initially had. So this is Game Sin's. As you can see, it's going to mirror exactly what's on the footage that was recorded. The blurry textures here, the blurry textures here. It's all the same. Yes, there is a little bit of loss, but it's not as big as you would think. It's the exact same shit that's being outputted in 1080p right here. The problem with DSP's newest footage, it's somehow or another rendering extra detail that wasn't there. Yeah, kind of weird, isn't it? Kind of fucking weird, isn't it? We got new lighting, new textures. We can see the wood. The fucking water looks different. I don't know how to explain this. I'm just saying it's really convenient that after he gets called out on Twitter, after getting called out on Twitter by Hate Army for where this information was allegedly stolen, where DSP was shown with the Game Sin with his little fucking logo and no fucking description, indicating that the video had like some footage taken from somebody else. Big ups, by the way. Fucking Hate Army. We love that guy. Not only does this showcase that the videos were the same, that it was initially privated, but the newest video doesn't even match like the old gameplay or even the new gameplay. It's like it's completely new fucking footage. That's not even, it's not even consistent with his gameplay. If this even ran through an upscaler, everybody knows 100% we would be having the flashbang nonsense, because that's the shit that we had before. For those of you who weren't here when we watched the Final Fantasy playthrough, in the very beginning,
YouTube, let's go.
He had an insane flashbang.
Let's fucking level some materia and shit.
The reason why he has flashbang is because all of this is upscaled. You can tell it's upscaled because of all the blurry text that we have everywhere.
Some goblin ass.
And I know some people are thinking DSP stole this intro. No, he did not. You can tell he didn't steal this intro.
Man in this game?
It is his fucking footage because it got ran through the upscaler. That's why initially you see this blurry nonsense that tries to fucking get upscaled, and then it turns into this. Because the fucking AI has no idea what to do with a white screen. This is his footage. It's not stolen footage. The only footage that he stole was this shit right here when he was initially lifting it over from what's his face, the Game Sin guy. So it's kind of awkward and kind of weird. Isn't this a 60 frames upscale? This is a 60 frame upscale. So this is running at 60 frames, and this is running at 60 frames, and also the footage presumably is running at 60 frames too. Or if it's not, it's going to be really, really weird looking. But there is a lot of nonsense going on. A lot of fucking nonsense that's going on. It's so blurry you can't read the subtitles. That's true. Your eyes are hurting? Yeah, if you want your eyes to hurt, I think it's on part 6 or part 7. I feel like it's part 7. No, it was part 6. Because we were in the snow for this, and my God, this is legit unwatchable. Look at this. Look at this! This is what the AI does. It doesn't know. It doesn't know what to do with this. There are so many times where you're just getting flashbang. The fucking screen is pulsing because it doesn't know how to treat the light source. It's insane. This is unwatchable. This is probably hurting your fucking eyes. And he thought this is good, acceptable fucking video to upload. He would have been better off if he just uploaded the raw footage. This is unwatchable. Again. And this is after he changed it where he's no longer doing the 60 frames. It's 30 frames. Oh, my God. This dude, not only does he get caught for stealing, but his actual footage is fucking dog shit to begin with, where even if he didn't steal it, it would be worthless. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I have a feeling that the original footage that was used was so bad, was so tremendously bad, they couldn't upscale it. Well, whoever has been doing all of the editing for this probably could not upscale it without being absolutely unwatchable.
Please replay everything you just said.
No.
Jiggle physics distracted me.
Shut up.
Thank you.
No, we're not replaying any of it. All right, thank you for the jiggle, by the way. But like, exactly, just don't upscale it. Literally, just don't upscale it, you fucking buffoon. Yeah, OP Boone is pretty bad at using AI. He's not doing that well. He's really not doing that well at all. Okay, but yeah, you know what? Just so that way we can get full context, we're gonna watch not that. We're not gonna watch the actual raw cutscenes. We're gonna watch DSP's initial fucking video in its entirety for Marston's epic fucking journey of epic proportions as he goes around Red Dead Island and fucking does shit. Don't worry, this is only a mere 30 minutes long, and I'll be glad to talk over parts of it when I fucking don't care. Hey, exactly, DSP decided to steal, and I'll show you how much content he stole. Because it starts at roughly around 50 seconds in.
New downloadable content, multiplayer or single player. Obviously, let's do single player. No file could be found. Let's create a new save one.
Yeah.
Yes, I know you're gonna.
It's very easy to see, but that opening right here, that's not his. You can tell it's not his. That's not a direct capture. Or that is direct capture. That's not him pointing a camera. That's not his. And that's not his either.
Yeah. So it looks like you get no opportunity to adjust anything up front, just like Grand Theft Auto. You
yeah,
jump
it
right
looks
into
way
the
too
game,
nice.
And you probably adjust it on the fly during the game.
But don't worry, whenever DSP decides to upload something new in terms of like his old content, I will be backing up stuff that I feel is suspicious. So when that happened, I did already tell Hate Army, that I was going to be backing up that video. I was already in the mid-process because I thought something looked off. I was like, okay, DSP is uploading his first video, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So I have a tendency of backing up stuff. You know what is cool about backing up stuff? We have a channel that is returned. I cannot believe it.
The time machine.
And I'm so glad that he's back.
Looks like he's...
For those who are unaware, 100% a lie has come back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the extraordinary channel that used to take very specific clips out of context of DSP saying really, really dumb shit is back. He was initially destroyed, annihilated, back when my channel got destroyed. And now he's back.
Now eat your mattress.
So if you can, please subscribe. Give them a subscription because they've been uploading all of their old videos. I have backed all of these up. All of these have been backed up. And you get all of the coolest quotes. Like, ack, I love it.
I love it.
There's so many good quotes that are in here.
I can't do this. I was getting like C's and D's in the classes, barely scraping by. And to the point, one day I almost ripped my teacher's head off. I actually made him cry in class because I yelled at him, and I think he thought I was going to actually beat the fuck out of him.
There's so many good quotes in here. And then, like, that one time that he fell asleep. I think it was during a Yakuza stream. Yeah, it was probably a Yakuza stream. You just see him nodding off. Kind of dozing a little bit. Yeah. Rest those eyes.
All right.
All the best clips, all available right now. Get over, give a sub to 100% a lie. Please, if you haven't already, I implore you, please do. I'm so glad that channel is back.
In protective custody.
Hello,
Fancy way of
Bache.
saying he's under
Hello,
arrest.
Bache.
Actually, these are my 2 bodyguards.
Kind of curious on what kind of
One's my
nonsense he's
manager,
gonna
the other's my
say.
massage therapist.
I can only imagine. If there are black people around, I'm so scared. Warning, if there are black people, just be ready. He's gonna say something stupid.
It's okay, anytime now Doc Brown will come ripping down this street in the DeLorean and we'll be all set. Oh wait, that was a different movie.
Now, he didn't steal the gameplay. The gameplay is actually his. It just doesn't start until 6 minutes in. All of this is cutscene.
Taking him on a train, where are they taking him? Oh wait, the train is the DeLorean in the 3rd movie, that's right. He's gonna go to the future, where sneakers tie themselves.
But you can tell this is the original footage,
What,
or at least
out of town?
this would have been the correct footage for, you know.
So maybe he wasn't under arrest. Maybe they made an agreement to just fucking exile him, get him the hell out of town.
But you can tell there's so much cutting nonsense. So much stolen footage nonsense.
And then the train derailed. The end.
Well, I, for one, am grateful.
Well, right off the bat, he's one of the worst shavers ever. Look at his face.
Civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us. Please.
Who the hell lived that long back then? They're like 90 years old. No one lived that
Yeah, you
long.
can still see the watermark. The watermark will be there for a couple more minutes. So I'm kind of wondering where they got the new source, because you know, hand to God, they just stole the source from somebody else.
Do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? Hardly so.
That's right, miss.
What
You're all
I mean
fucked.
to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier.
Oh my god, it's fucking Golden Girls in the Old West. I don't want to hear about this shit. Betty Davis, shut the fuck up. Oh, I crapped myself again.
It's on Game
Thank God
On,
I
it's
got my
Game
depends
Sim.
on.
If you guys are wondering, it is
But
Game
I've
Sim.
heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No.
Yeah, I wear headphones for this, so the audio is god awful. It's doing this,
If I was sitting in that seat, I would fucking kill myself.
it's like a really weird description, but could you imagine taking audio and like you're puffing air through it, if that makes sense? Like you're puffing it. And that's what it sounds like when you listen to this audio. Like it just keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out, because it doesn't really know whether or not it should boost it or not. So they're trying to AI like upscale the audio in such a way which is more audible when he actually talks, but it's not happening.
Jump off the train right
By the
here.
way, you notice how there's no flashbang? Yeah, you want to know why there's no fucking flashbang here?
No,
It's because it's not
apparently
upscaled.
people can fly.
If
The
I was
video
sitting
is
in that
not
seat, I would
upscaled.
fucking kill myself. I'd jump off the train right here.
Oh, no
Shut the fuck
flashbang.
up.
Kind of weird, right? Anywhere
The
else
only
we
thing
would
that
be
could more annoying is
blinded.
if like fucking Pauly Shore walked in and sat next to him.
Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up
A cheap
the
3-to-1
state.
dynamic effect. Hey, big ups Josh for plays.
Yes.
Gonna
His
mod you.
family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't
Oh my
want to
God.
be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family.
This is really the beginning.
without class.
I'm gonna vomit all over the TV.
Yeah, the mountains aren't breathing. You will know when it becomes AI again. Right now, AI is not touching any of this.
See, he's got a nice open ear. He's learning about all the people in power here.
This is already upscaled by another person. And it's upscaled, I would say properly, but it's probably properly based on some kind of direct capture nonsense. Like upscaling on the actual game.
We're watching a soap opera because
been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing.
And the word is bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Sorry.
The chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship.
Yeah, the watermark's gonna leave like Leanna did in a second.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a
Oh my god, listen to this. This guy's like, what the fuck? He must be like a Zen Buddhist and he's like focusing on something else because how could he sustain this conversation?
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Well, here we are. Shut the fuck up, station. Armadillo Station?
It's quite possible they stole it from this version, but this version does not have the updated textures. So this is the original version, just upscaled.
Go to the saloon.
Look at this. Whoa.
Left stick to walk, right stick to look around.
It's almost like
so
we're looking at direct capture. And it's upscaled because you can barely tell what the fucking text is doing.
So we'll leave these settings for now, and we'll see how they work.
What happened here? I can't even tell what you look.
Just like Grand Theft Auto.
I can't even tell what the characters look like right now.
Even the fucking map in the corner looks like Grand Theft Auto.
There's several shades. You can't read that. You can't read that. Look at the top left. It's so bad you can't even read the instructions up there. What the fuck?
Well, hello there. Can I punch you in the face, sir?
Oh my god, bro.
Where's my punch button? Oh, I can't punch yet? Oh shit! I don't want to do that. How do I put the gun away? Oh, he puts it away by himself. Oh, whoa, shit! I don't want to do that.
Don't.
Alright, whew.
Why did I ever come to this backwater?
Well, I scared the fuck out of her, and I scared myself too, because I thought I was gonna stab her by accident.
That's
or shoot her by
rough.
accident.
That is really rough.
Shit.
You know what? I understand what the screen
was that?
tearing was.
He said,
The screen tearing?
Woo!
I bet you if I look at the file source for this, it'll actually make sense.
The dude did a face plant.
Let's see.
Oh, he's a drunk. That's why he face planted himself on purpose. All right, so right bumper is take cover, and left trigger is shoot. Draw and shoot. Okay.
Oh,
well,
it is
Stallone.
60 frames.
Oh, there's a big virtual X.
This
on
is
it.
60 frames. You're kidding
what the
me.
Fuck? Dude.
That's why things are looking weird.
Get the fuck up. What's wrong with yourself, man? Some dignity. The fuck out of the street, you old bum.
Oh man, it's kind of a weird thing, but I feel like this isn't 60, but it is 60. It's very
Cleaver and Preston Express
very
passenger
weird.
and freight. Wow, I really like this, man. It's very realistic. Look, all the wording's kind of worn off to make it look like it's an old place.
I guarantee you when I download the new file, it's it's gonna be 30. I can't read all of the signs. Oh, this is awful.
Is this way. I don't know what kind of a place this is. Looks like a rundown old house.
Oh, I'm getting double vision.
Return to this saloon. I want to look at the town.
I'm legit getting double vision.
I
gotta like not look at it to look at it, if that makes sense.
Clinic, yep, general practice, doctor.
Yeah, it keeps blinking and it keeps doing this thing where it's like
the Undertaker.
You can see a phantom as he goes left and right.
What? I walked across the fucking town and I failed my mission.
Uh-oh.
Dude.
Look, okay, look at the bottom left. Look at the bottom left of the revolver. Look what the AI is doing to it. Look at what the AI is doing to it.
I walked across the fucking town and I failed my mission.
What is it doing?
Dude.
There's like eight bullets in the chamber, like 10 bullets inserting into a lotus flower. What the fuck?
Walking down the main street of the town. Fuck you.
Bro.
Alright, Rockstar immediately fucked up.
I'm getting sick. I'm getting fucking sick.
Alright, let's see what they got in here. Jim Beam. Sir, it's not invented yet. Jack Daniels. Sir, it's not invented yet.
Uh-oh. The lady of the night.
You must be John Marston.
Boobage.
Sometimes.
Hey,
I'm
Boobage.
Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
This fucking guy. Her. Oh, this is a whorehouse. The saloon is the whorehouse. Follow Jake to the horses. Alright. Give me my horse.
I love how he says whorehouse. It's like whorehouse.
And for some
There's
reason,
like
Jake
a
walks
no
at
H,
double speed of
just like
me
a
because I'm
hoor.
walking right behind him and look how
hoor.
far ahead he is.
Mr. Marston, let's get.
It's like I'm watching this without my glasses.
Fucking,
Yeah,
you walked your horse
actually,
right into me, you asshole.
you know what? It's actually a lot easier to look at it
Alright,
without
let's
my
see, what are the horse
glasses.
controls?
The problem is I can't see the chat because I'm that blind, so I actually need my glasses, or I'm
Left stick to
not
move your
able to
horse.
talk to you guys.
How do I run? Eh? Yep.
Yeah, there's some
okay.
horse in this house,
Company
dude.
Jake to Fort Mercer. Let's go. Whoa, shit. Right bumper slows and stops your
Man.
horse. What the fuck?
This is unbelievable. How did he think this was acceptable? I understand, like, the original back in the day, you're just doing with what you got. But, like,
There we go.
does he think, like, does he honestly think this is going to be good going forward?
By tapping A.
If Jade watches this, I think Jade might actually collapse. There's no way he could, like, focus on anything on the stream, on the screen.
Left, down here in the corner.
Oh my god, we got a fucking finger moment. He's like, yeah, see that over there? That over there. We gotta go that way.
So what are you doing up at the fort?
Good question.
Yeah, it cannot handle this.
You ain't gonna find many folk.
Alright, well, there you go. Here's the pulsing light. Hopefully you guys like strobe effects. If you're photosensitive, please look away. But, you know, if you were photosensitive, you're probably already a collapse right now. So,
Sounds like I'm gonna fuck someone up.
if you happen to be in a house with a loved one who's photosensitive watching the stream, please come to his or her aid right now as they are collapsed on the floor and they cannot action themselves. Thank you in advance.
You do a lot worse than Armadillo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was doing this with the capture with the camera back then. It may as well have just been a VHS videotape at that point.
Married?
Yeah, his or horror.
The hell's he
I
married
got too tongue-tied with the Hooer House comment, so I got whores on the brain. Sorry, guys. That's what happens.
So the first 5 minutes of gameplay is you riding a fucking horse. Excellent.
Lee Johnson, do you know him? I think I heard his name. Says he got a
Now again, if you're wanting to know DSP's original URL for the private video, you can look at the comment or the description down below.
I'm sure
it
there's
will
like
have his
hidden items
original
and
video.
stuff out here, but I'm just gonna follow him for now. I don't want to get lost.
So if you want to
fucking
maybe
overworld.
forward that somewhere, you can. But this is to prove the point that he stole content when he should not have stole that content. I gotta turn this down. I'm like dying on the inside right now. All the snorts and the snorts.
So B focuses on
I
stuff
can't
that you
look
see.
at things. Everything's pulsing. I feel like I'm ready to have a seizure, and I'm not even photosensitive. But I could be. Like, this could be the day where it
Look at another
starts.
town. We made it. It's a Fort Mercer.
Man.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over. So
Yeah, whiplash to the camera, yeah.
Oh,
This
taking
is
it
where we
back?
part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Okay, Santa Claus of the West. See you later with your fake cooking beard.
Look at that, bro. You can tell. You can tell. Look at the shadows. Look at this. Look at this. You can see ghosting when the dude like moves his hat.
Okay, Santa Claus of the
Oh, you see double hats.
West. See you later
They're
with
all
your
over the
fake
place.
cooking beard.
If you see any artifacting
Looks like
because
we
of that
gotta, we
right
gotta
there,
take Fort
that is
Mercer back
due to
since
VLC
it's been
players.
taken
So I
over by
will give him that.
bandits,
That's not in here. But this is fucking awful.
Gallop up here.
This is
See what
fucking
we can
awful.
see.
Yeah, this cutscenes aren't stolen now. It's only that intro cutscene. I guarantee you probably won't have too many instances of that. It was only that one. But, you
Temple
know,
of Doom.
I think he cut the video right there, too. Yeah, he probably cut
Well,
the
this
video
looks
right
exciting.
there.
It's a fucking wall, dude.
Bill!
Bill Nye, the science
Bill,
guy.
I'll come for you.
Cool.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Looks like
Transition.
you're taking a shit, and they didn't invent toilet paper yet.
Why now,
Yeah, it's super
John?
oversaturated. It doesn't
Don't
know
make
what
me
the fuck
kill
it's
you.
doing.
Nobody needs to kill anyone,
You
Bill.
recognize them
You
immediately.
got like a fucking screen wipe down effect
Oh, I
going
got a fucking
on.
rifle.
You
That
must
sucks.
think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
Well, you were.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Save him.
Oh,
Oh,
do I look like I need saving?
there's his guardian angels.
Bill, please.
Charlie's
It would
Angels,
kill us all. I
1825,
can help you.
or whatever year it is.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
I love this
Bill,
weird noise we're
I
hearing. I
implore
can't tell
you
if that's
think
the
about this.
AC humming and it's just fucking around or what.
implore
You hear it? It
me?
sounds like birds that are
Implore.
tweeting.
You implore.
I don't even know what that fucking word means, motherfucker.
You always were one for fancy words.
Hey, you got any dentine eyes? I got bad breath.
Like you hear
Things
that,
are
right?
different now, John.
Sounds like a squeaky wheel.
Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you.
It's
This
just a
guy's an
game. I
asshole.
just streamed this part the other day. Is it the crickets in the game, but it's
implores you
the AI
to
struggling?
go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Like who? The man with no name?
Well,
Well, that was really fucking stupid.
Poor John.
The end.
I'm gonna make the joke.
That was pretty stupid. Why did he draw his fucking gun on 3 guys who had rifles fucking trained at him? What an asshole. I hope that is the end of the game. It's over. Dumb fuck.
Man. Classic DSP jokes. Really does something. Something to the soul.
Hey, it's that chick from the train.
Something to the mind.
It's the girl from Uncharted. She had to get more work, so she's now in this game. Quickly, we can still harvest the spleen and the kidneys while he's still warm.
Ah, yes, we are at the
Wow.
DSP
10 gamer
triplets or
points.
whatever. Oh my god.
Okay.
He was checking gamer
Anyway,
points
new
right
friends,
then.
old problems.
Oh my god. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't want more of that, please. I just want to
Also,
look at the
kick
weird
in start.
lotus down there,
How
just spinning
exciting.
around, looking like a T
So let's
virus.
recap. So far, he got a horse, met an old crotchety miner, and got shot in the fucking side.
Why is the Himmler voice coming out? I think he
great
only
opening
had
story.
like 2 or 3 types of
you're alive.
voices. Uh-oh. It's a lady.
so it would seem.
Dr.
We're gonna
Quinn
make a
Medicine
comment.
Woman.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
Ah,
What were you doing?
thanks for the insult now that I'm dying.
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
You bastard.
I'm sorry, madam.
I made you work it off by humping you in your sleep.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland.
Bond. James Bond.
Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Oh, miss, not Mrs.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland.
What does that mean,
I don't
DSP?
know.
So what were you doing?
I divorced Todd McFarlane after all he would do was
Trying
make
to
fucking
give
shitty
Mr.
action
Williamson a
figures.
Chance. For old time's sake.
What?
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Gay. Biggest horn dog I've ever seen. Couldn't stop rapping
Ah,
guys in the ass.
classic Phil. Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
And, what were you doing?
We can do all these edits. We can steal all this content, but we can't
ma'am,
just,
I'ma
you
take a
know,
look.
Take my time and go after
verify
the less
if he
kind
said
way.
any
Well,
weird
that sounds very
words.
fun, Mr. Marston.
Just
Quite
keep him in.
heroic, just like in those
You never know. He
penny
might go
dreadfuls my brother used to read.
gunslinging the N-word somewhere in
Meanwhile,
here.
if
You
you'll
never
excuse me,
know.
I've
It's
got a
that
ranch
period
to run.
piece.
Of course,
Phil might feel a little Hulk Hogan coming at you.
Patrol the perimeter.
Oh yeah.
You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you.
Why again? Exactly did she save him? There's no explanation.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
The hell? She stole my gun and gave me a water pistol instead. That bitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not even doing anything and he's walking. I didn't even do anything, seriously. Join Bonnie.
Oh, is that what that says down there?
Bonnie is the blue circle on your map.
Is that what that block of text said? I thought that was a 0 instead of a B there. With a funny Russian accent.
Doing? Sharpening some stuff? Howdy. Oh yeah, he's sharpening a knife. Look at that. Or an axe. A big ass axe. That's cool. It's a blacksmith, huh? Well, hopefully later on I can get some badass weapons from that guy. I want a ninja sword and shit. Oh, my cholesterol's acting up again.
Remember though, he has a disclaimer. Yeah, it's true. All you have to just yell is disclaimer, disclaimer. This is the old DSP, and he doesn't exist anymore, and the new DSP doesn't make any of these kind of jokes at all. Except when he vaguely makes jokes and he makes voices to make effeminate men be effeminate men and like very flamboyant. Then you can infer something. Whatever you infer, that's your fault because, you know, you're the one who's thinking it, not DSP. DSP was just given the voice.
Run into Bonnie's shoulder and knock her on the ground. Look at this. Hold B. Here we go. So B makes me match our walking speed too. Gotcha.
So the thing is like I can't even hate him for like making this kind of comment and commentary back in the day. Oh God! Fuck! Look at that.
Oh, good.
I'm happy enough with
Hurting my eyes.
Right now, Mr. McFarland.
Shit.
Hop on up.
Like I can't fault him for this kind of content back in the day. Like the direct capture, this is what he chose. Eventually he could do the direct capture. But, you know, camera capture, fine, whatever.
Like, oh.
If he's gonna make the jokes, he should at least own up to it. But, I don't know. It's just like he hasn't really changed. And it was very inappropriate back then. Like, I get it, you need to make some commentary, but I feel like it was always just running out of his mouth. So you couldn't really tell if it was a joke or just how he believed. There's only so many times you can hear Chicky Chang Wang before you kind of start to think, does DSP have a problem with anybody that's remotely Asian? Who knows? But I'll tell you with a disclaimer that was just him back then, and he's not that way now, except when he makes voices, or he kind of chooses nails.
This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
It looks like shit.
You've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
If there's ever any effeminate Asian men, you know, I feel like he's done that before, though.
What the fuck? What's he doing? Well, that's great. I hold B to go look at the train station and the horse takes off. I never let go of A. That was retarded.
Bottom right of the screen, I can't read it.
Are not very refined.
It's like it keeps like the words and the letters are just like shuffling. I can't read it. I don't know what's going on.
Because you're riding on the fucking tracks like an idiot.
I can't tell if I'm suffering from some kind of like fucking stroke or something. It's definitely ghosting.
When I was just a little girl.
Aha, if I don't hold the direction, he auto tracks her. I got you.
Look at Garo. Pick up Garo. Who the hell is Garo?
Well, that was exciting. Let me tell you. I'm glad we got that little fucking walkthrough. I would have got lost.
Miss McFarland.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the sleeping dogs. I should remember sleeping dogs because I restreamed all of it.
Over there.
That was when he was making up like the phantom people that were talking about the best streak. And they weren't actually in his chat, and I pointed out that they weren't in his chat.
That's your hitching
and he started it up literally out of nowhere so he could get people to start talking about it so he could start banning them and also get people to donate money. And then I think, what's his face? The Pocket Sand guy. I can't remember what's his name.
So pushy. Why are all the women in video games pushy?
Pocket Sand guy.
Shut up. Trying to enjoy the game already. I got a naggy bitch.
Okay, that was another hard cut.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston.
He would proceed to donate $21.
Shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in.
God,
I'll show you the house and then you can
gross.
sit for a while.
Oh yeah, sit on my lap.
Come on, baby. Sit in my lap. I can't hate him for this shit,
Mr.
man.
Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling
We
you about
need to
the
have
trouble we've been having with
DSP
rustlers
come back and
other
start asking for
undesirables?
ladies to sit on
Will you
his
help me
lap.
keep watch on the property line this evening?
You think he asked
fuck
Kat
you.
to sit on his lap?
Just who is trespassing on our land.
Probably not.
This is a fine weapon.
Here because my
Now,
one
let's
friend
head
decided
out.
it was okay to have
country's
other
really
friends
beautiful
console
around
me.
this time.
I just
Holly,
want to learn how to shoot now.
you're here at the worst possible time. Look at this. I've gone and gained weight.
We best get moving.
There's nothing I can do about this. Now, to be fair, again, disclaimer. This was supposed to be an outfit, so when I could talk
Mojo
about Sean
fucking
Paul,
horse.
I would have a Goro World kind of outfit.
I'm not holding forward. This horse is walking
And
by itself.
now it's gonna be a cat outfit because Cat's big now.
And try not to get yourself
It's
shot.
kind of lame. But look at this. She got done blown
Alright,
up.
see now.
She's like super big now.
How am I gonna pull my gun out? Because they're gonna tell me if we see something.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
Yeah, the binge monster got me.
Well, with your Twitter itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Hey, why don't you get a boyfriend or something so I don't have to go out here with you?
I don't know. You could be the boyfriend,
Or you have crabs or something, and
DSP.
that's why you're
Lexington
single.
11 cheered 50 big
I'm sorry, I
ups.
didn't mean to
What is
get
your
so personal on the
cat's
first
true
date.
weight? If you compare her directly to Phil, who has stated he is over 200 pounds, she's got to be 240 or more.
I
Imagine
feel
putting
like
weight loss in a healthy lifestyle while having that thing as your life
Oh,
companion.
you fucking idiot, man.
I feel like-
I tried to hitch the horse and the horse jumped the fence.
I feel like she's sporting at least
Well, you get rid of the
250,
rabbits and I'll
maybe
fucking run in a
270
circle and try to
lbs. Who
control the
knows?
goddamn horse.
It's a rough call because it's her
I
sitting.
knocked the lamp over.
But we'll look at it. Can I make her hair shorter? I need to now. I didn't have that.
Horse, man.
I didn't have it set. Like this was something I made a week ago. Like you saw
my
that
God,
opening
I got
intro
all the
where
fucking horse
I
in
had
the wall. Look at this.
BBW and twerking
I see
in
the
Lethal
bunnies, but I can't
Company.
get 'em.
It was because this model was literally ready
can't
for
get the
Lethal
horse to stop
Company.
fucking jumping over
Like the
fence,
hair
man.
is
This
kind of
is
weird
awful.
too. I
Jump
hate
over the
this.
fucking fence now. Do it. Now you won't do it. Now that I
I
want
hate
him to.
this. This model is better. Now
I
get
can't
out of
get
here.
this horse to go through this gate.
Lethal
Look.
Company.
Go through the gate.
God damn it. He's trying to learn how to get off a horse.
Fucking leave the horse there. I don't even give a fuck. All right. Now
We're supposed to be shooting rabbits.
To do because I missed the tutorial.
He's supposed to be shooting rabbits.
Damn! Fucking headshot. Take that shit, Bugs Bunny. Yo, wascally wabbit.
Now,
I'll teach you
wait
to
a
eat my
minute.
carrots. Oh!
I take great offense to this.
Yeah. Wabbit season. Got him.
That's a dollar
Alright,
store
you got away.
AVGN.
I have no idea how to fucking reload because I missed the whole tutorial because I was trying to get my fucking horse to go, you know,
Go.
hitch, and the horse wouldn't
Stop.
listen to me. It jumps over fucking things when you press
I was
X,
trying to get my
so-
horse to
You
go
already
stop.
I have an awful time riding the horse.
Still a ways to go.
Acquire Bonnie.
So far, we managed to kill
Accessory
rabbits,
Bonnie.
The rustler stealing our cattle.
Oh.
Rabbit stealing our crops.
This is really wild to look at.
Or it's the leprechaun stealing
Stars
our gold.
are blinking in and out like fucking. Like you're seeing more or less stars depending on how quick he moves.
Coyotes, where?
The animal. Oh, there.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is awful. Can't read what's on the top left. That's great. He's looking a little rough. Almost squared up on that wall.
I'm seeing the others yet. Oh, they went left.
Oh.
Oh.
Bro.
fucking chicken, bitch. Yeah, we got fucked up.
Oh, God. Yeah, I upscaled Night Sky so much it looks like an actual ceiling. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't seem right. It feels like you could actually see the, like the skybox.
Yeah, got 'em all. Nice.
It's way too obvious now.
Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Man, we only lost like 2 chickens. Fuck that. Ain't no big deal. We'll just eat them. Eat them for dinner. No loss.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
No shit.
Something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man.
That was a burp, by the way.
It was 3-on-1, and I didn't have a rifle.
You did a
I
little
wonder why I
burp.
got shot.
We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Hit your horse. Oh, no.
DSP's worst
If
enemy.
you separate from your horse, it will return to the hitching
Hitching
post
post.
outside of your house. Oh, really? Dude, it won't hitch. The horse will not hitch.
Oh.
Oh, I have to be
There.
very close. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, imagine that. You have to be
walk up
close
with
to the
left
post
Mr. Marston,
to put the horse on the post.
saved your life.
Don't worry. He had like a whole decade of practice.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
He knows how to
Don't
hitch
worry,
a
I
horse
won't
and
help
mount a
you when you're
horse
asleep.
now. He's been mounting that horse for
I
5
only do that
years.
when I know you're going to be unconscious for an extended period of time. Sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. If you sleep, you'll wake up 6 hours later. Okay.
That could have been 8 hours.
Gotcha.
I don't know what the fuck that says.
You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Okay. Saving. Correct that I level
Has he
1 of
though?
3.
We gotta assume he likes, because
Fame
he's
plus
admitted
150.
before he likes to dive into Cat's bush.
Save game, change
Which
outfits.
I guess now that she's a big,
Might as well save my game.
big
And by the way, I bought
stallion.
this game, or I pre-ordered it at
Maybe
GameStop.
the bush
So
is
I
like
do
a
have an
jungle
alternate
now.
outfit that I haven't unlocked yet. It's supposed to give you like double your
Diving
Deadeye
in
gear
the
or some bullshit
jungle.
that's
Could you
cheating,
imagine
so I
that?
really don't want to use it yet. I might use
We
it
done?
later on, but I don't want to like. I feel like I'm being
Oh, we're
cheating
almost
if I'm
done.
using that outfit.
We're almost done.
Yeah, see, I don't have these yet. I can find them later. What the hell is this? A Mexican outfit?
Well, he wasn't too
I wonder
racist
if
this
they have
time.
the man with no name outfit.
He only
That kinda
just
looks like him right there.
called
Either
somebody
it looks like
gay
the
once.
Bad guy from the Good, the Bad, and
So it
the
wasn't
Ugly.
too bad.
Oh, look at that. The fucking long ass trench coat from Tombstone. Nice. There's like 100 outfits. That's pretty cool.
Alright guys, well, time to split the part. Thank God
Alright,
he
so they're
doesn't say
basically
that
saying now you
anymore.
finally have free reign to walk
He
around
just
and do what
does
you
it,
want.
and you just have to accept it ends.
Oops, it just knocked something down.
It just goes away. There it is. It just goes away like that. That's the end. That's the end of DSP's classic footage. Now, again, a little bit of a spoiler alert situation type deal. If you're to watch DSP's footage now, all of a sudden it's gotten cleaned up in terms of the visuals. We're taking it from another source now. That opening cutscene. We're now running at 30 frames. Oh shit. We were running at 30 frames. Oh, we were? No, we are at 60 frames. No shit. I thought we were at 30 frames. He's at 60 frames. So I guess I caught him before when he was at 30. The footage is completely different. This is completely different. We have textures all over the place I don't even recognize. We no longer have the watermark because he's no longer stealing from that source. He's stealing from a different source entirely. And of course, we get the same shitty gameplay when you actually zoom up to
It's always
his
hard to judge
gameplay.
contrast.
And you can't tell what the fuck is going
These
on.
settings for now, and we'll see how they work.
There you go. It's somehow another just as sickening, if not more sickening.
Just like Grand Theft Auto. It is just like Grand Theft Auto.
I don't
It's
know.
awesome.
It's
I'm gonna know what to do right
it's just as sickening. Literally just as sickening. You can't tell what the fuck's going on in any of this.
Shot him in the ass.
Just as perplexing.
Yeah,
Just
got
as
'em all.
nonsensical.
Nice.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Yeah, we only lost like 2 chickens. Fuck that. Ain't no big deal. We'll just eat them. Eat them for dinner. No loss.
So yeah, it's the same. It's the same. There you go. At least for the content. But somehow or another, it just feels worse. again, this is the footage that he's recently put up. He has deleted the footage that he initially had because it's now privated. He hasn't really deleted it. He's just going to keep it private until somebody tells him you need to delete it. But if for some reason you needed to, you know, send some kind of like thing, if your name was Game Sin and you wanted to say, hey, some guy used actually 6 minutes and 30 seconds of my work, you could go to this channel right here. You could go to this video right here, link in the description down below, and you can see how he used to have it, and it's no longer leading to that. And when you actually go to the refresh page itself, if I refresh this page, it's now a different video completely, and it leads to a completely different URL. So pretty cool, big ups and all that shit. What else do we got? We have, oh yeah, that's right. So I did make mention there was a little bit of a kerfuffle. We're going to call it a kerfuffle for Lil Shake and Bake. I'm going to go over to my channel because it's very pertinent that I go over the video I uploaded. Big ups, by the way, Cerulean 86 with the video. He had clipped it. He said, hey, Ann, do you want to upload this? Because it's too long for Twitter and blah, blah, blah. So that way it gets some kind of attention. So I went ahead and uploaded with his permission. This is for regarding a lot of people asking what happened to Little Shake and Bake. So this was during his RE0. He was stuck at the bat. It just happened. Oh, no. He didn't get to the bat yet. He was about to get to the bat. And people were asking because Little Shake and Bake, one of his regulars that made videos for DSP's Halloween, for Christmas, and a Derek video, was MIA. And this was due to the fact that DSP, during his DSP Reacts, refused to watch the video that they had made for Derek saying, you know, happy birthday and all that shit. So people started wondering because Derek started wondering, and this is what transpired. You know what I mean. Shut up. Sometimes I know word good.
What's hilarious is all these people in chat all day talking about drama. If you haven't noticed, I don't engage it. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not going to stop you guys from talking about it, but if literally that's all you want the chat of Resident Evil to be about, then I'm just not going to talk to you. You understand that, right? Like, you totally could be talking with me about the game or other topics, but instead you just want to sit there and talk about drama all day, so you're not talking to me then. Because you know that's not what I'm... Oh no! What the fucking shit?
Oh yeah, he was having to deal with the monkey dudes. I don't know Resident Evil, so I don't know any of these characters, but he kept calling them quote unquote fucking monkeys, and it was kind of funny because he was being really weird about saying it.
Which I didn't know.
That was something. Hey, what's up, Arkham Edits? I saw you had a video out, I think. Can't remember. I feel like you did.
God,
somebody had a video.
I did not go over there with Rebecca.
You're here at the perfect time. I'm large and in charge.
How the fuck were you supposed to
know? Well, maybe not in charge, but I'm definitely large.
That they were going to move it to here. There's no possible way you could have known this.
Man, that hair patch is looking rough.
I have to kill the monkeys. If I don't, there's no way we can get by them. We already know that. We already know there's no possible way to get past the monkeys without killing them. They block the way. So now I have to stand there and waste all my ammo on these fucking monkeys.
Is this here my cat cosplay? Well, it now is because Cat revealed herself to be big, and now this was supposed to be for Gore World, and now it's Fat Cat Ann now. So now it's Ann Berlin Reed to just
I guess that's how you're supposed
Ann.
to easily transfer items.
I hate this. I actually hate this, how I have to redo this and have her with short hair now.
To do it this way and kill the
monkeys, fucking pissed. So. Actually pissed. I gotta give her the Becky look now. You know what? I just realized this. DSP literally has his own Becky now. I'm actually kind of pissed. I'm actually legitimately pissed off. DSP has his own fucking Becky now. And I gotta give her the Becky cut. It's just like a short bob. I'm so fucking mad. This place sucks. This place fucking sucks.
Alright guys, so final hour of the stream. It would be great if you're enjoying yourselves today, if you could support the stream in some way. I don't know what happened today. We have 0 members.
Yeah, Panda,
$6 in super chat.
Is not his
and we didn't hit the tier
destiny.
1 tip skull. You guys said you were loving the game. I don't know what happened today.
That's insane, by the way. You guys said you were loving the game. Bro, he literally dumped Resident Evil 0 on people. Nobody asked for this game. Nobody. Literally, nobody asked for this game. And here he is. He's like putting a metaphorical gun to your head. And he's saying, well, you guys asked for this. You wanted this. Bro, nobody wanted this. In fact, I think they kept saying that they wanted Code Veronica more than anything else. He just dropped RE0 because fucking reasons, I guess. I don't fucking know. Come on, man.
Maybe people just want to sit in the chat and talk about drama all day, which if you haven't noticed, in the 2 hours I've been playing this game, I'm not going to talk about it. So you could just ignore it or go somewhere else to talk about it. I'm not going to have drama here, all right? So you could shut up about it now. Because really, the people coming in and talking about it, it actually pisses me off. But I prefer not to derail the gameplay videos and talk about it, all right? But now that we're paused, I'm going to be honest, you can shut up now about drama. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, oh, this person got harassed by this person. Now they're not on the stream. And it was, did you watch this drama video? Did you do this? No, shut up, all right?
By the way, a Derek birthday video is a drama video. The video that Derek sent via email, sent it again via email, told him it was on Lil Shake and Bake's fucking channel, a channel that he already watched a video on. If you're wondering what video DSP watched from Lil Shake and Bake, it was this video.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
It was this fucking video. It's not really a jump scare, but it's really, really lame sounding. This fucking video. Is this a drama video now? No, this is the one that he had watched before. This was his new jump scare that he had for a little bit. If it makes you feel any better, it's only at 65%. That's how loud this is. That's how loud this thing is. I swear to God, this guy and all of his content that he puts out, man, he is just completely unaware of the situation. Never fucking aware.
I'm tired of it, really.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's not scary. It's actually fucking annoying.
All I want to do is play this game and enjoy it. It's tough. I'd love if people would talk. Gaia, thank you for talking about it, because Gaia has been talking about it all day. I appreciate that. And actually, Hawkey even said, well, you just mentioned it wasn't going to align. You're right. So my own logic defied me, and now the logic is biting me in the ass, right? But you guys are right. But thanks to those who are here for the game, to chill and enjoy the game, and not to just talk about fucking drama all day. I really appreciate that. So allow me to stretch my legs. Last hour, if you would like to support the stream, please by all means do. And then we'll continue. Let me stretch my legs.
He wasn't having a whole lot of fun with this.
Oh.
Show off the boys. Give a nice little gut shot right there. Okay. Don't worry, he's eating healthy, guys. He tells you all the time he's not fat. It's just his wife. His wife is now fat. Which I have stuff to say about that. There's a lot of stuff I need to say about that. So I gotta address it and give you a hint at what my reactions were initially and how people are treating the shit now.
Like literally this entire season, I've had to have my window open because it gets stuffy in here.
Oh,
It is
God.
so genuinely cold outside.
I forgot he
today.
had a whole
Much
segment
colder
about
than
the
it's been.
window. What
window's
the
only a crack
fuck?
Open,
A window
and
segment.
my window is closed, or excuse me, my fan is off, and I have socks on, and I'm still a little cold. Yeah, it's actually saying here the temperatures are just going to get colder every day this week, and then this weekend we got the snow Friday, Saturday. Wow.
Oh no, you did miss Aang's reaction.
The true winter has arrived here.
I will say this, you won't actually get my genuine reaction. The reason why you won't get my genuine reaction is that day I chose not to restream it because I felt like it was going to be something stupid and shallow. And sure enough, it turned out to be something stupid and shallow, but it was something that people kind of wanted, but also didn't kind of want. If that makes sense. You know what I mean.
Us, it's like around 40 degrees here right now. It genuinely feels a lot colder to me than 40 degrees though. So
I guess that's how we ended it.
Sunday, the drama-free zone. 3-month membership. There you go.
There you go. The drama-free zone. Now, DSP, of course, had the drama, and the drama was around a particular video. The video in question is Derek's birthday video.
Derek is turning 22 on January 12th. He is a member of the DSP community, and he lives in Toronto, Canada. He enjoys wrestling. His favorite wrestler is Claudio Castagnoli from AEW. He also supports the Raptors basketball team. He loves Pokemon and Power Rangers. Today, we will watch Derek go on a birthday adventure. Derek wakes up and listens to his favorite song.
Oh, it's my birthday today, and I am really excited. I'm going to listen to my favorite song.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Then, he hop on a DSP stream. Phil says,
"Oh hey Derek, how about we meet up for your birthday?"
Derek decides to take a plane down to DSP's house in Seattle. Derek arrives at his house and they greet each other.
"Hello Derek. Do you remember the time I called Jasper Derek?"
Oh my god. He walked away with it, he came back. Derek loves these toys. Derek loves any... Derek, Jasper loves the toy, not Derek. Derek, Jasper loves any ribbon toy. Jasper loves any ribbon toy. He always has.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. That was pretty funny. That was during a Disney Dreamlight Valley stream.
Phil takes Derek to a Chinese restaurant, and they eat delicious dim sum. Then Phil surprises him with a big birthday cake. Derek invites his friends, Lil Shake and Bake, Blastoise 91, Roby Petzos, Only Iced Coffee, Cheetah Man, Slayer, and Jade. They all eat, and have fun for the rest of the night.
They all eat.
Oh my god, a birthday party with all my friends? This is great, thank you, Phil.
Derek had the best birthday ever.
All right. Well, there you go. That was the little shake and bake style video. If you're wondering whether or not the little shake and bake videos are there at the moment, they are put on a private status. They are not available. They were there for a while. There was only 3
For multiple
videos.
years, he has told everyone that Kat is a cook and that he has lost weight because of her healthy meal planning and cooking. How has one person put on over 150 pounds from these healthy foods?
Don't think about it.
Yes,
Don't think about
DoorDash
it.
and Taco Bell is how.
Sometimes the DoorDash meals are a necessity and you're thinking too much into this and you're being a toxic troll, you fucking moron. But yeah, I guess the Taco Bell DoorDashes and all the Burger King has not been helping one bit. But yeah, so this is now the state of the channel. Only have 3 videos, they're now gone. The comments that were on the video itself had a couple of people posting about big ups, this is a Derek video, ew. And then I think there was a super crazy comment indicating that I'm keeping an eye on this channel. And I don't know whether or not that was the trolls being toxic or whatever, but that was basically about it. I don't think anybody went hard into a little shake and bake. If they did, it's whatever. I think the video was just fucking stupid as shit. Like, actual stupid as shit. Like, little shake and bake, if you're listening to this right now, at least you do better editing than me, but like, come on. It's too on the nose with what's going on. I don't know how you got Derek to get on the phone and give you answers like that, but big ups, I suppose. But there were way too many meme references that were in there. It kind of seemed a little off, a little suspicious, a little bit of something, you know. I'm coming on you. No, I think it was coming for you. Don't make me say that. Seek psychological assistance. It was fun. It was a fun video. It was something. But it is what it is. I think some of the other drama that we have at the moment, which was briefly mentioned, although I don't even want to pull up the screenshots because I don't want to be asked to even look for them. OIC is quote unquote LARPing. Right now there's 2 LARPs. I'm currently, OIC is currently writing fanfics in DSP's chat about all the chatters. And then there was a follow-up where OIC really loves Doody and is actually fantasizing about Doody. If you haven't gotten it already, I can't believe I'm having to say this, but it's very obvious that OIC just wants to bait reactions from people. Like, I'm even giving a reaction right now, but I don't know how people even take it seriously remotely. He's not a serious person. He's never been serious. None of it's serious. He's a third party. He likes to fuck with everybody. He likes to fuck with DSP. He likes to fuck with the trolls. He likes to fuck with people on the farms. Literally fucking with all of you guys. I cannot believe there are people that still fall for it. Don't bother giving it much attention. You can highlight his lunacy, but not every shadow that's lurking behind the corner is OIC. It's just the LARP that he loves to cackle at because a lot of people believe in it. You know how it goes. Yeah, exactly. OIC lies more than DSP, so don't put any stock into it whatsoever. What was the other thing that I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go over Cat being fat. So I can use raw fill, I believe. That'll at least work. Because it is good to have the chat's reaction, and I have both of his videos saved. I couldn't save his raw stream, but you know, it's not even really worthwhile. I mean, it's nice if I could have, but I could never get the chat anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Use Tevin's reaction. I could use Tevin's reaction. I'm just going to use this, that way I can see the chat. That's what we're bringing up raw fill at the moment. It's just how I'm approaching it for today. It doesn't matter. I don't need to see it. Look, if I need to see her in some kind of weird clarity, I already have the part 1 and part 2 loaded in right here.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Where is it?
Jasper.
Welcome.
Here. I have it all loaded here. So if I need a reference like Cat looking like, you know, like that, I have the ability because I have the fucking raw videos at least. Oh God, he's wearing the Tommy Hilfiger. I had that ready to go if I really need it, but I don't need graphical fidelity to know that she's put on some LBs. He pre-streamed for quite a bit. He was needing a lot of setup.
So that we can
Again, you're not going to get a true reaction out of me because to state how the reaction is, only those who were in the Discord, the few, like 25 people that were there in the Discord will know what my true reaction was. And some people already have described it, it's fine. Initially, I was playing V Rising. I had it like up on the monitor at very low volume. I was expecting to see some Fightcade. Fat Cat rolls out, quite literally rolls out. And it takes me a minute to process it, but I basically bust out laughing for like a minute, and then I was just done because I really didn't care. One of the biggest problems that I have with the existence of Fat Cat is not that she exists, it's just what else is there? Like, if you really think about it, what the fuck else is there? It's not to say that it's not funny, it's just... And? Were we gonna get her to say anything? One of the problems that I had with this entire fucking nonsense is that she didn't have a fucking word to put in edgewise.
You guys act up and you reference detractor things.
It was actually kind of lame. You know what? I can put this on the other one. I can actually put this on the other one. I could put this on Firefox. It's easier this way because I can control the volume a lot better. Much easier to control the volume. I was not having a whole lot of fun with this.
So they're all here. And since they're all here, that means if you guys act up and you reference detractor things and you say dumb shit, you're going to end up getting timed out, banned, or worse. And then...
I actually want to know, what does it mean to be timed out, banned, or worse? Like, how do you get worse than banned? Do, like, the secret snipers come to your door? Are they going to come and, you know, assassinate you? I don't know. It's something.
I don't want to get 400 emails tomorrow on my day off from people begging me to be unbanned from the stream. Okay?
Oh, well.
Fair enough. Can
it
we
could
start?
be worse.
All right, ready?
He, oh man, I don't know what on earth what was running through his mind. When he hit reveal, I gotta know, like, that's maybe one of the questions that I want to know, I want to have answered. It's just, what was he thinking when, at this exact moment? He had to have been anxious. I feel like that fucking chair must have been wiggling and jiggling. He must have been very anxious. You would have had a lot of jumping up and down.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Let's see. Let's look at the chat.
Welcome
to
the Burnell family stream.
I love moms. I'm shocked. Oh, wow. I knew it.
Here on DSP Gaming.
No way. More shocked faces. Yay, she's real. Whoa.
Well.
Oh my God.
Welcome you here to the show.
Let's go. We all guessed this, Phil. Wow. Hey, Phil. Hey, Kat. Hey, Jasper from Just Clunker.
First of
it's the family.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll see, by the way. It's kind of funny. It's actually kind of hilarious because his maybe we'll see has turned into it's DSP Gaming. He's already given it a label. It's Family Night Q&A. Now, I don't know how long he can do a Family Night style Q&A because that's going to be a rough fucking sell. But it's kind of funny because it's the first ever Family Night surprise. So you need to anticipate that maybe once a month he will do more family style situation type deals in the future.
As we already have Jasper
but she's
here,
looking like
a
ton of fun.
We had no idea what was going to happen.
We didn't have it planned. Our son Jasper, the cat, is walking around because I have this door open and both of the living human beings are currently in one room. So therefore, I was very shocked that our son was going to come over here and visit us.
With Jasper, when we came in here and turned on the cameras and everything, we didn't even know if he'd be afraid to come in here because remember, we've not even done a stream together.
What does that even mean? What does that actually even mean? Just actually ask yourself that for a second. We're scared. Like, is Jasper scared of coming into the room? What does that mean?
And everything, we didn't even know if he'd be afraid to come in here because remember,
why would Jasper be afraid to come in here? Excuse me. Why would Jasper be afraid to come in here with the only two human parents it has?
We've not even done a stream together since we had Jasper. That's how long it's been.
That casually admits that he had Jasper back when he was hiding it.
Last time Kat was on stream was 2018. All right. So good evening, everyone. Would you like to say hello to the audience?
Hello.
So.
Hello.
Here's the deal. We're just here to hang out with you guys tonight. All right. And I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of questions. What's going on? Why is Kat on stream? You know, we're here to field questions. But before we get started, I'm just going to say this up front. Number one, no, this is not a pregnancy announcement. I don't know who.
Bruh.
Vikes1011 cheered 50 big ups. One thing not to do. Don't say she's not pregnant when someone who gained over 100 pounds since last being seen is shown for the first time. That's the only part I felt bad for her on.
Thank you.
To make everything worse for everyone around him.
I didn't know how else to phrase it, but thank you for phrasing it that way. My guy. Why is it that the first thing that we get in terms of information is, oh, by the way, she's not pregnant. This isn't a pregnancy scare. Bro. How else are you? It's like the weirdest way of explaining, oh, by the way, Kat's just fat. That's so miserable. That's literally miserable. That's the first thing that comes out of his mouth. By the way, Kat's not pregnant.
Put that seed in everyone's mind. It's not correct at all. This is not that whatsoever.
What was chat saying? A lovely couple, yes. Hey, Kat, nice to meet you. Thumbs up. What a great surprise. Lol from Judge Drew. Laugh my ass off.
And number two, we are not here to talk about any documentary. All right? So
people are just fucking They're laughing right now. Oh my God, this is awesome.
Already people are asking, what about the documentary? Is there going to be is this part of the documentary? Is Cat going to be in the documentary? This has nothing to do with the documentary.
Now, here's the floating thing that everybody is currently talking about. And they're trying to say, well, in reality, this was done to bait out the trolls' response. All right, let's just go with that logic just for a second. Oh, sorry. I was trying to see, I had a vehicle coming by and trying to go through the driveway, and I was a little confused there for a second. So one of the things that people are kind of going around and trying to make as a point is, well, Mike Klum is actually wanting to use the reactions that are currently being baited by DSP, by all of the trolls, to say, look, they're just going to be negative about Kat and her weight gain and everything else. My guys, let me ask you a question. Before this dropped, how many of y'all did not make fun of Fat Cat? Everybody was making Fat Cat jokes, left, right, and center. That was ever since the fucking photos leaked of her at the fucking gas station. It's always been Cat is a fat motherfucker with a short haircut that makes her look like a little Asian boy. And when the second set of photos that came out and her at her job, everybody was still saying she looks fat. That can't be her. So if the argument is he's doing this just for some kind of weird 4D chess play because DSP is going to bait the trolls into reacting, the trolls have already reacted for the last 2 years calling her a big fat bitch. That's just what it is. All he did was just say, yeah, and here's my big fat bitch of a wife. That's it. That's all it is. Second set of photos. Yeah, Zergaloo, that was after the tires were stolen. There were photos that were taken of her at her job. One from a front view and one from a side profile. And she was working behind a counter at a clothing store. The clothing store has already been found. But it's like, people have been making fun of her for the last 2 years being fat. This isn't a new revelation. And the reason why people are making fun of her for being fat isn't because the fact that she is fat is fucking funny. It's because DSP makes such an effort to talk about how he has lost weight, he is slim, he is healthy, we eat healthy, we don't eat a whole lot of fast food, we don't get to eat out all the fucking time. We're not like this certain way and everything. He has done this over and over and over again for several years. He has made fun of people who are fat, which is fine. You can fucking make fun of people who are fat. It doesn't fucking matter. It literally doesn't matter. You can do that. We make fun of people for all sorts of shit. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, all of a sudden, because she's fat, you can't make fun of her. I don't fucking care. Make fun of her because she's fat. I don't fucking care. But if it's suddenly now a big deal because of the documentary, we already have a history of it being done anyway. My problem with all of this is that he's been a complete hypocrite about this, making fun of people who are fat, talking about he himself isn't fat, and then goes and debuts his wife, and the first thing he says is, and I know what you guys are thinking, and no, it's not a pregnancy scare. Well, just say that she's fucking fat, because you basically said that to the internet, as she inquisitively looks over there and wonders, why the fuck did you say that?
Therefore, don't ask questions about the documentary. This has nothing to do with it at all, so we're just going to ignore those questions, all right? But it's going to be like a normal
Cat looking like Morgan from Dragon Age. She's looking at that. She doesn't even know how to interpret that.
Stream for us.
Look at her. She's eyeing the chat.
We're going to talk.
Here's another thing that kills me. He did the same problem again. He could have swapped the seat order. If he had swapped the seat order with her over by the door, she wouldn't be able to see the fucking chat. He has once again placed her in direct line of communications with all the people that are going to say shit about her. This is a fucking set of humiliation. What are we doing? Why did we do this? Yeah, he can use this as bait to ban scan people, but he's doing the same exact shit he did last time with her being there for Halloween. He's put her right there front and center in front of the chat so she can read every single little snide message. If they have a weird username and they don't get fucking banned quick enough, she's gonna read it. If somebody posts up fucking hamburgers, what the fuck is that gonna mean? Do they get banned? Who knows? But the fucking mods need to make up their minds really, really fucking quick. Could you imagine that? Could you actually fucking imagine that? Jeez Louise. Bro, you're a weirdo. No, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. Watching someone stream making, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Making revenue hating on them. You know something that I always say every single time? Some fucking fuckwit wants to come in here and he wants to make an accusation that I'm making money off of it. So, I'm gonna show you something. I've showed this before and I'll show it again. You see this? It means I'm not monetized, jackass. I haven't been monetized. I'm not fucking monetized. Pretty cool, huh? If you're at least gonna make an argument, you could just say I'm a coward hiding behind a fucking avatar. You could at least make that argument. But if you're gonna make a really, really dumb, fucking regarded fucking argument like that, literally come up with something better. That's not a good argument. That's a shitty argument. An actual shit argument.
We're gonna answer your questions. We're gonna do shout outs for contributions.
Imagine that.
It's just gonna be like
fucking
a family night
monetize on YouTube. You'll know when it happens. I'll tell you.
Office, jumping all over the
I could have been monetized on the first channel where I had almost fucking 10,000 goddamn subscribers. I didn't fucking do it back then. I don't feel like doing it now.
Chair and doing silly stuff because we're in here together. All right. So we're gonna get started. First of all, before you ask, I'm sitting on a tiny plastic stool because we didn't know height-wise how this was gonna work. So Kat's sitting in my chair.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't realize how bad this makes him look. He really does not.
It's too big.
He's just thinking this is pretty good.
The only thing in the house that I can
oh, I will say this: that he really didn't know, and I guess Kat doesn't know either. But their hairlines and their balding patterns were on full display. It's a little bit of a shame, but you know. I have a feeling that second chair is also the stool, the bathroom stool that he uses. So I don't understand why they would have a little plastic stool other than that one time DSP said he had a stool just for when he's in the shower so he could sit down and wash his nutsack or whatever.
I could sit on is this very flimsy plastic stool. I feel like I'm
he has a second gamer chair.
I'm gonna fall.
He literally has a second gamer chair. He hasn't tossed that away. He also has a sofa and he hasn't tossed that away either. Because, you know, he doesn't really have a place where he can dump it off, except the dump, but he doesn't want to take shit to the dump. Remember the last time he had to take stuff to the dump? It was like 6 months worth of styrofoam that was stacked up to the fucking garage roof. It's kind of weird. Why would you admit that, by the way? He admits a lot of weird things that he really shouldn't. It actually kind of confuses the shit out of me. Like that one time that he admitted that he had like a month and a half's worth of cat shit just in a bin that the people wouldn't come and pick up, and he had to take that to the dump. Could you imagine that for a second? DSP storing a month and a half worth of cat shit in a garage in a fucking bag, and he just casually admits it to his audience like it's something cool and people are gonna praise him. Bro, nobody's gonna give you praise for that. They're gonna say, dude, why are you telling us about you having hoarded like cat shit for a month and a half? Isn't that kind of awkward? Isn't that kind of weird? Maybe.
So we may have to do something better if we're planning on doing this more long term.
Yeah, he can't help but admit it.
We're not bringing that couch
Look at
in
this.
and out of this place.
Kat's makeup on point. She doesn't even know if that's being real or honest. It's from Only Iced Coffee though, so it's got to be real. But you don't even know. Literally, you don't even know. A comment like that, bruh, it could mean anything. Kat's makeup on point. You know what? It's something. It's definitely something. She's looking like she's looking like she just got done eating something.
Remember, that thing is a piece of junk. It's all sunken in and terrible. No support or anything. So, all right. So we're gonna get started. First of all,
now I'm not gonna
got a few shout outs here.
the thing is that I'm not going to bore you guys with the entirety of the reaction or the entirety of this, because people have already done this ad nauseum. They really have. And there's nothing that I can say, because she's a fat fucking bitch. She gained a whole lot of weight compared to her old self. Like, you could go back to the cat reveal. Where is it? DSP cat reveal. You could go back to her showing up the first time, and it's like, it's not even the same lady. If it is, it's like that lady ate that lady. She put on a lot of fucking weight. I think somebody also had a photo cropped of her in the wedding dress. Oh. Man. She definitely something. She's still there. She's definitely still there. The skeleton's still in the body, but you could tell she was starting to kind of thicken up a little bit. She wasn't thick. Now she's kind of like hit you with a bowl of oatmeal thick. And she definitely filled up. She absolutely filled up.
Pharaoh's Anonymous cheered 145. Wow, that's a lot of positivity. For as funny as this isn't, it is fucking hilarious. It's kind of pitiful because she's hit rock bottom. She's a lost cause. There's nothing anyone can do.
Well,
and I hope you're doing well in.
Well, I appreciate the thought. I don't imagine she's hit rock bottom, but I think she's come to accept her status. I shouldn't even say status. It's so weird to say. But I think she's just come to accept her situation. And it makes a whole lot of sense. That's why I've always stated the whole divorce, the divorce speculation never made any sense. Like, why on earth would you be divorced to this guy? All you have to do is work a couple of hours part-time at some place, have some spending money where you could pay off all of your own personal debts. This guy will feed you all sorts of nonsense all the fucking time. It'll keep you happy and healthy. Well, happy and fed. I won't say happy and healthy and fed, but he'll definitely keep you fed. And all you have to do is just exist. You can do the dishes, do the laundry, and vacuum up. You can even break shit in the house and you don't even get punished for it. You just get like told, oh, we got to get a new vacuum and shit. She's broken 2 vacuums. And she was like doing some kind of comical bit where she was out with the shop vac spraying all sorts of nonsense everywhere because DSP doesn't know how a shop vac operates. But like, I mean, come on. Why on earth would she leave? She has the best life possible. She doesn't have to do jack shit. But I remember the good old days when we were talking about how this lady right here was going to be the second income. Looking amazing in her Valentine's Day dress. Bruh, I'd love to see what her fucking Valentine's Day moo-moo looks like now. Bitch looked like she has a tablecloth over her. Yeah, I'm making jokes now. I would have made jokes before. I'm making jokes now. Your bitch looks like she's got a goddamn fucking party table cloth on her right now. She's looking like Homer Simpson in that one episode where he put on a shit ton of weight. And he fucking wore that little fucking dress. What am I supposed to say? Like, this is just what happened. Apparently, Jenna's already been out there on Twitter just roasting her fat ass. So we got like roast pork situation type deals going on. And we have to, like, DSP has to live with the possibility that whatever gets made in the next 6 months and drops, and somehow they're going to change his life because people made fun of her being fat. Bro, that's not the biggest problem in the world. That's just one facet of your life that you kept hidden away. People said this was the case, and you never confirmed it until today. So pretty cool. He got ahead of the story, even though he's behind the story by 2 years. Now, one of the other things that I also wanted to talk about, well, you know what? I'll just have DSP play and I won't let him talk, but he'll just kind of wiggle around for a little bit and you'll see Kat like put her fingers somewhere that hopefully is like in a non-TOF state.
Vikes 1011 cheered 50 big ups. Depression eating is very real.
Yeah, it's true.
She is artistic, has no friends, and has to live with Phil. Some people leave like this as a cry for help.
I don't
Something
think
is
so.
very wrong.
I wouldn't
I would
imagine
love to
this
get
is
Steve's
depression.
Take on this. She won't get any help from Phil.
I I know some people want to go through this as like her stress eating or this is the depression. I don't think this is the case. One of the people that were on Discord to give a little bit of feedback, which I completely understand, and we had to get it from a lady detractor's perspective. But we had talked to Sasha in the Discord on her thoughts about this, and I haven't heard Aqua Teal's full thoughts on this either. Although I do know, and I will just say, I know Aqua Teal had a stream in which she had more sympathetic feelings, which I completely understand. I know that there are a couple of weirdos that want to overanalyze everything, and that's fine. I mean, we overanalyze like DSP eating a goddamn sandwich and how much it costs. Like, that's whatever. She was more sympathetic, and I completely understand. That's a fine reaction to have. It's a humane reaction to have. And I can have some level of sympathy for her too. Throughout this entire interaction of a Q&A, she really wasn't given much of an opportunity to talk. But she had strong feelings about that, and so did Sasha. Sasha indicated that this probably wasn't necessarily much to do about stress eating. It was more about letting go. And the way you got to look at it is this, as thus. She is already in a committed relationship. He's already put the ring on the finger within a year. Why on earth does she need to maintain her figure? Like, why? She can just sit there and eat food. Who the fuck's going to judge her? Her man's not going to judge her. Her man's just going to literally accept her for who she is. All she has to do is cook, clean. Well, not even cook. Occasionally cook. Occasionally clean and occasionally do the laundry. She can break shit and she doesn't even really get in trouble. DSP is quite literally using Kat as a status piece, if it hasn't been clear to a lot of people. She's just there. She's the wife. She's the mother. She can just sit there and exist, and it doesn't matter what she looks like. He has her, and that's just it. It's going to be the one person he can confide all of the nonsense with. It's the one person that he can rely on to take care of things when he doesn't feel like doing it, which is a lot of the time. So there's no pressure for her to really maintain herself, so she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Like, fuck it. Why on earth would she honestly lose weight at this point? Because people called her fat? It's not going to happen. But the long story, Keon Doomer. Rewind the stream, you'll get your answer there. But this was a very bad stream overall. You really didn't get any insight after the polish and the veneer wore off. The first 20 minutes of just seeing the shock and awe of this lady come in on screen. After all the giggles and all the money is done, you just get to the Q&A, and quite literally, there's no answers from Kat, no lengthy answers. You just get really controlled questions and really limited answers from Kat, and DSP does all of the talking and all of the driving. And quite honestly, there's no reason to even care about the rest of this video. I know that there's some people that have kind of chopped up the video and maybe made edits where it's more palatable, but it's a testament to how nothing this all was. Like, I could zoom over here. He's already made like $200-300, and it's just like this.
Played anything like it before, but I ended up really liking it, so I just
like, this is a lengthy answer. Is this to a video game?
Like, oh, I watched the first half. There was some good videos.
Or
I got
a
bored
fucking
and I stopped
movie.
watching,
Yeah.
right, so.
What is the answer? What's the question?
All right, Derek, thank you. He says, I hope you both have a great 2024. Enjoy the game releases this year. Thank you. So Trigger wants to know, how did you get into Yakuza? What is your favorite thing about the series?
I think the first one I
Wow. A question about Yakuza. It is so innocuous, she can answer it and she won't get interrupted.
played was Zero. And I don't know, I just decided to randomly play it one day and I really liked it, and it was nothing, I never played anything like it before, but I ended up really liking it, so I just started getting into the other games, and pretty much every game I've played besides, I thought the 6 is the one where you have to take care of the baby.
Yes.
I didn't really like that one as much. But I liked all the other ones, and so I don't think there's been a Yakuza game I haven't liked.
Looking at his fingernail. He's looking at his table. He's looking at chat. He's not even engaged with his wife talking right now. He is so busy looking at the fucking chat, looking at the table, looking at the microphone, looking at his fingernails, He's probably squeezing the stress ball right now. He is not even paying attention to his wife talk. He is just nodding and saying, yes, honey.
The last one that came out.
That one was Yakuza Like a Dragon,
Okay.
so they were changing the name of the franchise with that one.
Yakuza Like a Dragon, I thought that's my favorite one so far because they changed it to turn-based combat, but they made it interesting, like with the job systems.
Right.
So that's my favorite one so far. Then, of course, Infinite Wealth's coming out, so maybe that one will be better, or it'll be improved upon. So,
Right.
yeah.
Big Boss.
Wow.
With a super chat.
I hope you guys have been filled with infinite wealth and infinite wisdom from her answering a question on what her favorite Yakuza game is. Like, you know, the questions that want to be asked and want to be answered are not going to be the ones that are going to be like actually asked in this Q&A. If you say, Kat, name some of the dishes that you like to make for dinner, I guarantee you she probably wouldn't have seen that question. It would have been banned or at least timed out. It's all safe questions. What kind of shows are you watching? What kind of movies are you watching? What kind of games are you playing? Not to devalue those questions, but that was it. And how often is he going to do this? Let's be real for a second. How often is he going to do a segment where he's just going to be doing Q&A and you ask him questions about what their favorite color is and what their favorite food is? There's only so many times you can do that a month. So many times you can do that a fucking year. Fuck me. And at some point we might even do co-op gameplay. It may not even be co-op. She might just sit over there on the side. She's just gonna sit there and exist for 2 hours in a whole gameplay stream. Could you imagine fucking Kat sitting there doing an RE0 bat segment where DSP fails the bat over and over and over again because he soft locked himself? That would be pretty interesting, but it's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, he's gonna milk this till it's fucking dry, and I don't even think it's something that he really should milk at this point. I think it's to get ahead of the Mike Klum doc. I've already made my points about that, but basically, you could consider it getting ahead of the documentary, but it's not getting ahead of the documentary if the trolls already knew she was fat. Having the world know she's fat just means that everybody would say, "Oh, she's fat." Like, it doesn't soften the blow that much. It's just gonna be mostly focused on DSP. This isn't interviewing Kat. Let's be real for a second. When the Mike Klum documentary comes out, this isn't an interview about fucking Kat. This is about DSP. Yeah, she's going to be featured in a couple of clips where they go out to a fucking Mexican restaurant or something, but that's about it. Maybe she's going to make a meal and you're going to see her fat dump truck ass back there. Who knows? But what else are you going to see? What else are you gonna fucking? This isn't about her. So him showing her off. Actually, I honestly feel, because I kind of agree with Cerulean and UNFW, and a couple of other people on Discord. The thought process is this is all part of the quote unquote 3-prong plan. He does this every New Year's. Every New Year's, DSP will come up in his head with a new way of becoming DSP positive, the new fill, the new initiatives, the new projects that we're going to be doing. You remember how last year it was going to be working on a way to get interviewed and reaching out to a new audience, and look how that blew up spectacularly. And the year before that, we're now going to have new intros and new outros to the games that we are playing and blah, 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 blah. And before that, we had this is going to be the year of DSP positive, even though that fucking pre-stream got fucking eradicated. And we're no longer going to talk about the troll nonsense. And we're going to also start new content like the daily raps and shit. He does this every fucking year. And what's worse about all of this content that he makes, it's all recycled fucking content. DSP back in 2014 used to talk about wanting to do a news segment anyway. He used to have a daily wrap in the form of a weekly roundup. He's always done a fucking pre-stream. He's just lengthened it, and he's always shilled on them too. Nothing is ever new at DSP Gaming. It's all the recycled shit. We're recycling retrospectives for the 5th time. Remember how he talked about how on his new channel for KO Gaming, that's now DSP Throwback, how he talked about, well, occasionally we might be going over the old playthroughs that I used to do and react to them. That's literally DSP Reacts, which was also DSP Retrospective. And those failed miserably when those used to be goals. And when he did them for free, nobody wanted them. This dude doesn't have a single unique idea in his fucking skull. The closest he had was bringing in Kat to do shit with as a co-op, and even then he's done it before with John. It's literally a replacement for when he used to do co-op gameplay with John. But he's not even doing that anymore. This is why I hate this fucking content. This content today is this fucking shit sucks. This shit fucking sucks. It legit sucks. This entire Q&A segment sucks. It's 80% DSP talking, 10% fucking reading out super chats, super stickers, or fucking funny animatronic fucking potatoes waving at him or something saying, hey DSP, hey Cat. And like 10% of Cat trying to answer something and getting cut off. Like, look, he's talking about some nonsense and he asks her opinion. She's probably going to say 5 words and she's just going to go on and we're done with it now. Move on to the next subject. She was so honed in on the chat. Fucking terrible thing. And the worst part is having her in a position like this corners her. She's in a corner proverbially. She's in a chair, which she feels like can be the hot seat. She can't like literally escape as her emotional support is blocking the door. The door is now closed, so she doesn't even feel an opening. She sat there drilling her eyes into the chat. And I think at some point she even makes a comment about how, oh, you people wouldn't be saying this kind of stuff if you fucking showed your real faces. Wow, what a fucking comment. What an actual fucking comment to fucking make. Show your fucking faces. God damn. That's gonna make it any worse or any better? There are people that show their faces, there are people who don't. Well, guess who showed their face? This lady. She never had to. She literally never had to show her face. This is what kills me from all of this. From day fucking one, she never had to be on camera, period. Never had to be on camera. That being said, negates that point entirely. That is true. What they want is they want to say, well, look at you, you're imperfect too. Well, nobody is saying that you should be perfect. What they're saying is that you shouldn't have this weird kind of, you can't pretend you're like this. You literally can't pretend you're like this when you used to be like fucking this and say, yeah, man, but it's like the same except, you know, a different flavor. This used to be like 2% milk and then now this is like buttermilk. It's still milk. It's just one of which is watered down and the other would probably will give you diabetes. Okay. But like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to just ignore it and say, wow, she has a flat personality. She can't answer questions for shit. I guess so. I guess that's the reaction I should be giving. Yeah, you know what, Mrs. Burnell, let me give you the fucking reaction of you not being a fat piece of shit. Guess what, Mrs. Burnell? You have a flat personality. You have nothing interesting to say. Your fucking husband calls you a mom all the time because all you are is quite literally a set piece where you get to cook, clean, and exist. And he gets to put a ring on his finger and say, yeah, look at this, guys. I'm married. Well, big ups, I suppose. You call yourself a real winner. You don't have to do shit. You can sit there and fucking shovel food in your mouth until you finish playing Overwatch. Maybe the health visits are all checkups to see whether or not she has like high blood pressure and shit. I don't fucking know. But now you get to speculate it. Fuck it, I don't care. Exactly. Her claim to fame is going to be she literally married the guy. And the thing is that this isn't even the first time this shit happened. I don't know if fucking Tevin went over this specifically, but I know he's going to know what I'm talking about. And some of the older people are going to know what I'm talking about. Because way back in the day when he had Leanna was kind of getting, she wasn't a skinny gal, but she was starting to get thickened up a little bit, especially when they moved into this fucking condo or this apartment or, you know, the condo back in 2014. She started to thicken up a little bit. And then after about a year of it, she all of a sudden started doing all of those healthy cooking. Everything was healthy cooking. You had steamed greens, you had Phil eating fucking salads and shit. And then she was worried about keeping her figure. I guarantee you that if they were in a relationship where they weren't married, I think she probably would have cared a little bit more how she looked. I don't think he does it on purpose. I know some people want to call DSP a feeder, but I don't think DSP is a feeder per se.
Vikes1011 cheered 50 big ups. Remember when he said Cat could be a swimsuit model? I remember.
Yeah, that shit gets me every single time. I have to think about it. It's like that one time DSP claimed that Cat could have been a fucking swimsuit model. There's only one bush I'd like to dive into. Well, he's jumping into a giant goddamn bush. I don't know. Maybe that's what he likes. Salad is healthy until it's drowning dress, and that is true too. But the point being is that I don't believe that DSP is a feeder. I believe that he lives a very, very sedentary lifestyle that is apt for weight gain because he relies on so much instant gratification when it comes to alcohol and when it comes to instant delivery of food. He doesn't make any kind of effort to cook his own meals, nor does he make any kind of effort to exercise. In fact, one of the biggest things, which, you know what? People who are currently communicating with Mike Klum, if you want to ask Mike Klum like a question of Phil, can you ask whether or not he actually continues to do his walks to this day? You remember how defensive he got because he had that 3-week period where he was like, yeah, man, I'm going out to the park. I'm doing walks. I'm doing all this exercise, blah, 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 blah. You remember how he used to be so busy? He had no time in between the streams to do anything. Then all of a sudden he started doing walks. You know, all of a sudden he started doing walks because he had time for it. And then that shit went away after about 3 weeks. And now whenever you ask about it, he gets really fucking mad. This dude puts no effort in himself whatsoever. Period. They were supposed to have an exercise bike. They got rid of it. They were Cat used to go to the gym. She don't go to the gym no more. LR probably did more walks. Yeah, probably. Phil made Cat fat so she couldn't leave him. I don't think so. I think she became fat because everything's paid for. How easy is it that she doesn't have to make a meal? She can just ask for some DoorDash. She could just go out and get some food. It's all going to be paid on his dime. There's no stress to maintain anything. She just has to exist. All the girls that have been around him, minus Panda, were big girls. Gamer Nicole and the lady from Hate Live and the old forums. He's a chubby chaser telling you the Latina from his salad job. I have no doubt that he probably likes them a little chubbier. I wouldn't discount that at all. But I don't think he's purposely fattening her up. I think that this is just a natural progression of things. They go out every week for like dumb shit like sushi and Burger King and whatnot. It's just, that's what it is, man. There's no drive for her to maintain her figure. Guarantee you, if Phil wasn't doing as well financially, and she wasn't tied down to him, there would be more of a need to maintain her appearance. Because I don't feel like there's any chemistry between these two. They just kind of exist in the same house. They want someone to, with no self-confidence to control them. I will say this, she really doesn't have any self-confidence. There's really a lack of it. She kind of just exists there and she kind of just accepts what's going on. Like, he's right now yelling at us about something.
Selections. You could ask me that literally on any stream. I don't even know what that is. I've played Ratchet and Clank games before. I think they're fine. I don't love them. I don't hate them. But I don't know why you would spend tonight asking me questions about random video games. It's kind of silly, don't you?
It's like, what kind of questions can you even ask this goofball? I mean, I'm sorry, these goofballs. What are you gonna ask fucking Thing 1 and Thing 2 over here? Because you can't ask them about their life. You can't ask them about what they eat. You can't ask them about like what their time off camera is. You can literally only ask about video games. It's the only safe thing that you can ask about. And when he does this for about an hour, yeah, he's going to get kind of pissed when somebody asks him about Ratchet and Clank. Of course he's going to get pissed off. They're voicing everything I was thinking about yesterday. These two are the most uninteresting people I've ever seen. By the way, she has absorbed and copied so many of DSP's mannerisms. It's wild. Yeah, it's the same way with how Leanna eventually would. Now, one of the things I really, really liked about Leanna back in the day, okay. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you were just a Leanna stan. You really loved Leanna, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know what I liked about Leanna? Leanna was a fucking piece of shit who acted like a fucking foil to DSP. They were both pieces of shit and they both like to one-up each other. But at least Leanna knew how to be a foil to all of DSP's dumb nonsense. Every time he would come up with a dumb idea, at least she would push back a little bit. Cat just accepts it. Because what else is she gonna fucking do? She has no choice. But at least with Leanna, she could tell him, like, you're acting like a fucking idiot on camera. What was he gonna do? He was gonna make a joke and he would sound like he's a fucking idiot to his audience. They'd be like, yeah, Leanna, you get him. You go, girl. Come on, man. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Leanna fought back, period. We saw so much of the Christmas videos. Exactly. The Christmas videos were so telling to see how Leanna acted towards Phil. There was so much pushback. Yeah, there was a lot of agreement, but you could tell, like, whenever he would tell a wild ass story and it was like obviously embellished, she would correct it. Because, you know, it's just a lot of bullshit. You got to stop telling the bullshit. How's Panda Lee right now? So there have been photos of Panda. How old is she now? I don't know offhand. I think she's approaching her 30s. But there have been photos that have dropped of Leanna, and she's doing quite well. At least better than what she was initially. I feel like she's had enough time to grow up. She's still kind of a little bit of a bitch, but I guess that's kind of her innate nature. And that's by other people having interactions with her and kind of talking about it. But in general, she has kind of at least become her own person now. A lot of photos with her going to concerts and shit and all that nonsense. So there you go. Yeah, she's 30 now. Oh, there you go. Too old for me. Nah, she's just fine. But it truly is what it is. You're on her Instagram, looks to be doing well. Yeah. From what I've seen, from the photos I've shared, she's doing her own thing and she's been living her life and whatnot. She finally got her GED, which unfortunately, due to DSP's guidance, it didn't seem to be a priority for her at the time for completing school. But she did complete by getting her GED, and she's now doing her own thing. And I think for a while she was even making her own soaps, though I don't know if it's coming back permanently. There was a small period of time where she opened up the Black Current and you had the ability to order some shirts. So that was pretty good. Oh yeah, that's right. You know that she had to have seen that super chat. Yeah, she did. She did stare that super chat. Look at this. Derek is gonna crank it to Cat. And that didn't get fucking deleted. And she's looking at it and she's trying to move the mouse. And then he's trying to move the mouse, trying to get rid of it. Like, she's staring dead ass into the chat. She's waiting for her prompt to say something. And I guarantee you, like, knowing how Derek is, he probably did crank it to Cat. Fucking hell. Big up State Army. Thank you for your post earlier. We did go over the video. It was nonsensical. Too old? I don't think there is such a thing as too old for Derek. Derek seems to be of the understanding alive. I don't even know if he even cares if they're alive. I think it's just they just have to be female. No, I don't even know if it's female presenting. I think just Derek cranks it, man. He has no chill. Sarah Barkley, thank you, Kat, for supporting Phil behind the scenes and the food marathons. Phil and his content so much happier, positive since he married you. Oof. I feel like that's a sneak diss if you gotta literally talk about the food that Phil eats, because quite literally the food that Phil has ate over the last like year has literally been food that he DoorDashes. He doesn't even eat Kat's food. So to mention specifically the food that Phil eats during the marathons is fucking hilarious, because she doesn't cook any of it. It's so insane how everything is treated. I don't know. There's not a whole lot that I can say past this. The shock wore off for me, man. I said, Jesus Christ, she's turned into a fat fucking bitch. And then she talked for a bit and I muted the stream and I literally went about playing V Rising. That was my entire reaction to her coming out as being a fucking part land whale, part fucking white girl from the Midwest. Her fucking makeup looks like it's, you know, something. I'm not gonna say, because there were words that were said in that fucking chats and the discords and everything. I don't want to repeat them, but she has a certain way of looking, a certain white woman way, but like a certain specific subset of white women. So there you go. It was hilarious how they talked about her making modifications to pre-made recipes to make them her own. Yeah, there's only so many ways that you can read a country crock recipe and just say, hey, I can add a little teaspoon of paprika and make it my own or something. Personally, I think the detractors reacting to the reveal was the highlight of the night. The rest of the stream was such garbage, a 2-hour Q&A. Correct, Hate Army. Literally the highlight of the night was everybody reacting. And I know everybody's kind of went through the reactions and everything. I know that there's a couple of people who've posted videos out there. I'm not going to repeat them. It's literally just going to be a repeat ad nauseum. This was just supposed to be my take on the situation with this. I don't know. The fucking videos that DSP stole and everything in between. That's literally all it was. That's how I feel about everything. This is what I had to talk about. That was my TED Talk. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to stream video games today. I actually, you know what? I had a video game that I was ready to play too. This is so fucking bad. But I was so ready because the new Momodora fucking dropped and I'm so psyched for it. I'm literally psyched. I had this on the wish list for it and everything. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Now this is the thickness I can get behind. Your Highness. Your Majesty. I agree. Yeah, I also played some Baba Is You. That was pretty good too. But I want to play this Momodora game because I played the previous one and have the other Momodora games. But look at that snake lady. Got some honkers. But I'm so excited. This fucking shit came out today and I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna play it. And then Phil had a weird thing about fucking stealing videos and shit, and then I had to talk about that, so there you go. Oh well, it is what it is. And I guess it also gave me the opportunity to reveal Anne Berlin, which was the optional outfit situation type deal for this. So that's pretty good. What did he steal? Oh, so to recap what he stole, because Hate Army had a really good post about it, but his original video he had stolen, because you could see a watermark here, from a channel called Game Sin. He didn't credit them at all, and this was the actual video in question, Game Sin, which was a 1-hour remastered all cutscenes. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, I did cover it. I did download the video ahead of time because I had a feeling it was going to go away. Sure as shit, it did go away because it got privated. This was how the channel was looking. This was the original link. It leads to this. The video is now private. And at some point, it's going to get deleted. ESP has a new video that he uploaded. It now leads to this. And suspiciously, the watermarking is now gone. What's even funnier about this whole cutscene now, it's even more upscaled. And I think it's because it was stolen from a different source that has better fucking textures on everything. A good comparison to do is to look at, where is it? Is to look at that part of the video right there. See the morning star? You see how the texture for the words are slightly better? I want to do it a 1-to-1.
Or maybe not.
I'm going to do it a 1-to-1. So you can tell the textures are much better, and I can tell it's from a different source now because this was where they were stealing from. And if I go back to that, that's gonna have the old shit. So this matches the old shit where it's kind of blurry. They both have games in on the bottom right, by the way. But somehow or another, his new footage is now from a different fucking source. You have all sorts of textures that don't fucking exist. And all of a sudden do exist. I have footage of the Twitch you can compare it to. I already downloaded the footage. All of the footage I've already pre-downloaded and everything. So it doesn't matter if he deletes anything, I have it all. This be the PS4 version, definitely not Phil's. Yeah, I think it is a PS4 version. It's definitely not the Xbox 360. So this must be like a PC playthrough. It could be. I don't think it's a texture pack. I just think it's a more recent remaster of the game that had updated textures. It's not the old textures. So, you know. Okay, that was about it. I think the last thing that I can say, which I want to have verbalized because I said something on Twitter about it, and it can be like the last thing and it won't matter because who the fuck cares, but somebody will care. And it's about this dumbass. So for Rich had made a promise on one of his fucking streams. He was like, I am not going to do any more DSP content. He made this promise. He was like, yeah, man, we're not going to do any more DSP content until the documentary drops or DSP backs out from the documentary or whatever. And not even 48 hours later, he runs over because he sees DSP special announcement and he decides to do a restream. And I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Rich, once again, is showing how much of a fucking idiot he is. Because he truly just, he truly cannot just let the content go. He cannot just let it be. He needs to always be the center of attention. Bro is fucking fiending for some kind of clout. He feels that he can make content and make comments. And this is my reaction to it all. Actually, I wanted the attention, you guys. You fell right into my trap. I was only pretending not to care. I actually like getting made fun of. Yeah, those are the only reactions. And this is how I felt about the whole situation. It literally is this personified. Hey guys, look how regarded I am. Herder. Fuck off, regard. Joke's on them. I was only pretending. Yeah, that's how I feel about the whole situation type deal. Rich, if you want to make DSP content, nobody fucking cares. The fact that you had to make that stupid snide ass comment. You know what? The only reason why I made fun of this is because you made a dumb, stupid snide comment about you. Like, this is literally what you said. What are they going to do? Say I'm stealing their content when I actually add commentary? A good portion of them don't even do editing or upload a raw clip of Phil with his voice pitched. They can sit on a dick and spin like a top and cry about it while they hate watch me. You want to know something? You want to know fucking something? Who are you talking about, Rich? You know, one of the things that he didn't fucking do when he was talking about people and the Clippers and everything, he doesn't mention a single fucking name on who he's mad at. During that whole little hate stream where he sat there and was like, boo hoo hoo. Oh, they're not wanting me to do content and I don't want to be content. I'm being fucking cyberbullied. Like, Ninja, look away. How is cyberbullying real? Like, cover your eyes. You know, etc., etc., etc. The meme. .jpg. But like, dude, is it that serious? Is it actually that fucking serious? My guy. The clip channels are the clip channels. If you don't want to call out any of them by name, then you can sit there like a fucking coward, like a fat fucking coward, shoving little fucking dick fucking pickled dildos up your mouth or whatever the fuck you want to feel like fetishizing today, because you really get off on being like humiliated and whatnot, and you can pretend, oh yeah, man, in reality I was the smartest one of all of them. I mean, you were the one who was giving him a whole lot of money and offered to give him a PC, and people laughed at you for that. When you say something funny about Phil, we're gonna laugh at Phil because he said something funny, but at the end of the day, you're just as stupid as Phil. You're just as stupid, man. There's a reason why I watch Phil, and then I'll sometimes watch clips of you. I'll sometimes watch clips of fucking LTG, or of fucking Cobra, or Cyrax, or Chantal, or Amberlynn. It's because they're all fucking funny people to watch. And you're just another one of them, man. When you have to sit there and have a fucking molding meltdown because somebody called you out on falling for a scam or something, I'm sorry, man. I'm just gonna fucking laugh at you having a molding meltdown, or you have to quietly whisper in front of a whole streaming audience to your fucking wife across the room about, can you not do this right now, honey? I don't want to, you know, take care of the kids right now. You do it. Like, bro, just whatever, man. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's whatever. I suspect he's talking about me because because me and Snort Hogan clipped him saying dumb shit and said, I like Snort Hogan. I'm not talking about him or Doody or Momology. I don't even know anymore. Gamebox had made a comment towards him, calling him a fake piece of shit. He got super mad at that, and he was starting to do little DM wars with him. Like, it's fucking nonsense, man. I don't know who he thinks within the detractor sphere is like, yeah, Rich, we love you and your content, and you're pretty cool. No, you're kind of stupid, and you're kind of cringy, and you're kind of funny, and you like to spam a whole lot of fucking sounds on your soundboard like this. It's annoying. Nobody likes this. Nobody likes that. Literally nobody likes that. There's a reason why I limit how many fucking soundboard usage I have. You might get an occasional, but that's about it. If you're gonna be so fucking obnoxious that you gotta spam your fucking soundboard and you gotta go like breast, like, I don't know, man. Is that the punchline? Is that where we get the little sign that says please clap? It's fucking stupid and obnoxious, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the controller drop. Those used to be good. Am I getting hyped for Cobra's Valentine's stream? Oh my god, that's actually something I'm looking forward to. We also have... Look, I'm gonna do this as the last piece of content before I go away for today. We have alcohol delivered.
Brooks.
We're stocked up. We're ready for the winter.
T-shirts.
Hell yeah. We got some Peach Bush. We got some Angry Orcs. These are pretty good. I like these.
Angry Orchard.
Very tasty. The Jeeeez and a 40 of Budweiser. Has he put out any other content? Oh, he did some vocal covers 29 minutes ago. I'm going to probably watch this in the Discord. And he also made a catastrophe of noodles. This is literally noodles with Spam and fish and cheese on it. If you want to watch some dude eat a congealed mass of nonsense, you can watch this guy do it. There it is. If I told you this was ramen noodles, would you believe me? Probably not. Probably not. Oh yeah, and he has a new mead currently going. We have the apple cinnamon mead. I've already showed this off, but I'm looking forward to this. He says it's going to take 2 weeks, but I feel like in another week, we're going to be jumping into this and we're going to be drinking it. We're going to have another mead turboing up. It's a cool ass fucking bag of yeast, by the way. The first language on it is fucking Chinese, and I think the second one is Russian, and then English. It's pretty weird. It's pretty cool. That's how you know the yeast is good, when it has languages that you can't even understand. You got a floater in there. He's gonna fucking die. Yeah, you want to see how much sugar he put in this thing? Look at this, look at this. I want you to witness this. So he had a whole bunch of caramels in the bottom. He added 2.5 cups of sugar. Then he put a whole fucking can of cinnamon sugar dust. So this is how much sugar he had in that fucking bottle. Before he put apple juice, which just has more sugar. This dude is literally speedrunning a new form of diabetes that's undiscovered. A new undiscovered form of diabetes. And people are like, what are you going to do if fucking DSP goes away? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kick back, relax, and watch mead making videos. That's what I'm going to do. You don't know. You don't know, but I don't need DSP to laugh. There's so much to laugh at on the internet. I don't know why you think that there's such a shortage of content, man. Look at it. We're gonna get, no, it's not gonna be Diabetes 3. He's gonna skip right to Diabetes 4. Yeah. Well, he didn't, I don't think he drank, oh yeah, he did drink the gallon of eggnog and milk. The chocolate eggnog milk. Once he found out that the yeast couldn't ferment in the fridge, he ended up spending an entire day drinking very sugary eggnog milk yeast just in front of a camera. It was pretty wild. Yeah, the arm is struggling. I have to, there is a way I can fix it. I actually just have to do it in the settings, and it's in the Leap Motion settings. As long as I set the settings where the, I think it's the size? Scale. If I do the scale, it'll do it correctly. The problem is that it's trying to do it for a normal sized body. But as long as I up the scaling, or if I up the positioning, it'll generally work. That's the reason why it looks so fucking funny when I'm trying to like do the arm movements and shit. It doesn't know what to do. And there's no like collision with the tits. It's just, they're there. Go through them. It's okay, don't think about it too much. Don't think about it too much, guys. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't have anything else to talk about. Summary of today's stream. DSP stole content from a channel called Game Sin, which is like Game Cinema. They have like 850,000 subscribers, so they're definitely bigger, and he's stealing from a bigger person. His video is not deleted, it's only private. The URLs are found at the bottom in the description. He's now stealing new footage to make his new content, and it looks pretty trash. He showed off his fat bitch. They're going to have an ongoing series, and it's probably going to be like once a month where she gets trotted in and they're going to talk about shit. But I think DSP, or no, Cat has bigger breasts than DSP. Oh, God. Oh, no. What is... It's an old clip, isn't it? Yeah, this is a classic clip.
Bigger and better breasts than I have. My wife has much better, bigger and better breasts than I ever. My wife has much better, bigger and better breasts than I ever will. My wife has much better, bigger and better breasts than I ever will.
I'm gonna have to hit X to doubt. I feel like that clip is very out of context, and you're being very negative for clipping this. I have a big ups hate army. Let's see, recap. He stole some footage. The footage came from Game Sin. You can check them out here. This is the original footage that he stole from. DSP, you shouldn't steal other people's content. Technically, by me showing what you stole, I technically stole this guy's content too, but I am going to attribute it because I did attribute it in the description. I'm trying to point out that DSP is a thief. So there you go. Cat's a fat bitch. RTU, I don't know. RTU, go out and touch grass, man. I don't know what to say. Dude, I've been busy with fucking work. I have a 9 to 5, man. It's not that serious. Most of us don't really give a shit. I don't know who you're thinking are a whole bunch of no lives doing whatever, but some of us have real people jobs. We don't just sit there and suck off cucumbers and hit the soundboard and be like, all right, time to pay you up. I mean, it's a job. I'm not saying it ain't a job. I'm just saying you're kind of crap at it. So, you know, whatever. I'm still not monetized on YouTube because I choose not to be, because I really don't want to make that devil deal with Google, and there's no real point. Should do more Twitch streams. Oh yeah, the little shake and bake videos are hidden. I have them all backed up. The only one that was worth noting was a Derek birthday video, and I think that's it. I got nothing else. Off topic, I wonder how only Use Me Blade is right now. I thought he was... Didn't he have some jail time? I swear he got like... It sounded like he got swatted again. Oh yeah, Acid Face. I don't even fucking care about Acid Face. That's such a nothing story to me. my feelings towards the whole acid face situation, which this is about as much content as you're gonna get out of me for his situation. His Twitch is indefinitely suspended. His YouTube is back down to no views because who the fuck's gonna watch him? He's that uninteresting. He's been, I'm gonna say coerced, because I'm gonna use the word coerced, into having conversations on Discord where he made his own statements, which are not too far from what he already made as statements on his streams, apparently. He's a fucking weirdo. The guy has English as a second language and he doesn't really understand like morals and sensibilities, considering he's a bit slow in the head. The dude has difficulty washing the rice before he cooks it. I'm just saying, not to make an excuse about him being regarded, but it really doesn't surprise me that much. I don't know. What are you going to do? Call the Filipino fucking special ops and have him arrested on his fucking rice farm? I guess. Maybe. If you want to do that, have that. But nothing's going to go anywhere with that. Yeah, maybe Entrapped would be better. It looks like an orc. Of course he's regarded. That's true. Hey, I don't know. You guys can have fun with that. I truly don't have any desire to care. People post about it every now and then. I'm like, I honestly don't even like most of those posts. I kind of just skip by them because they're not that interesting to me. That's how I honestly feel about it. I just don't really care. It's true. He did emulate DSP's attitude on streams. It does showcase that most of DSP's fans who are, I hate to use the true and honest fans, but let's be real for a second. Most of his true and honest fans kind of emulate DSP and his mannerisms. I mean, it's the same way with when we make like DSP-isms and shit. It kind of, but to them, they kind of just believe it as gospel. It's like, we know it as a joke, and for them, it's kind of like, yeah, this is the proper way to do it. You need to take a break and scratch your ass and complain to people about how there's no money and shit like that. And it's just a normal thing people do. Well, I guess if you don't have any frame of reference of literally anybody else, I guess that's what streamers do, I suppose. Oh, well. Yeah, taking life advice from DSP is a surefire way to fail at life. I do agree with that comment. Was there anything else that anybody wanted to say? Was there anything that I should go over that I've missed? I feel like I've missed so much and so little at the same time. I know that I had a couple people asking me when I was going to be making the next DSP stream. One of the things that I always try and answer is I don't know when I'm going to do a DSP stream. Sometimes I kind of wait for something interesting to happen. DSP did the Game Awards, but I truly felt like the Game Awards were complete fucking nonsense. I usually wait for Theo, which I think Theo has done part 1 of it. Theo does videos. Feel like he would have by now. Yeah, the DSP Awards retrospective style stream. Oh no, this is before it happened. Theo usually has a habit of covering all of the Game Awards that DSP ever does, and I usually wait for his retrospective, whether or not it's on Twitch or whether or not it's on YouTube, to kind of just tune in and watch. So I am going to be waiting for his review of that. For me to enjoy his worst games and best games. Because one of the things with DSP is he's a very big hypocrite when it comes to what he thinks is a good game and what he thinks is a bad game. Because he'll say shit like, I really loved Hogwarts, but he complained about Hogwarts being open world and having so much to do and so little content, and he fucking hated it and how much it dragged. So he'll consider it a good game, but in reality, it wasn't that great of a game. He'll say like Tears of the Kingdom wasn't that bad, but he had nothing but complaints, and he literally rushed through the game. He didn't do a whole lot of side content. He didn't do a whole lot of upgrading of gear. He just kind of speed ran it and just kind of wanted to get to a conclusion. You know, shit like that. I don't know. I saw his list. I think I was about 60 to 70% right on the money when it came to most of the predictions that I had back in December. It was before RoboCop was going to be a thing, and before Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be a thing. Which I'm kind of glad that Baldur's Gate 3 wasn't like on his list as nothing more than an honorable mention. If it was anything else, I was going to be a little upset. Say less. It was a GPM. I'm looking a bit big today. Well, this was going to be the costume reveal when I was going to do Chantal related content. She is back in Kuwait. She has accepted Salah and his cheating ways. Even though she's technically wife number 2, she'll always be wife number 1 in his heart. Even though things beg to differ. He might be shopping for a new number 3 that maybe can provide him children, because the arranged marriage that he had 2-3 years ago is wife number 1, and she lives in a different country completely. And right now, apparently I don't know. There was speculation. Apparently, he was driving a sewage truck. I just remember your number 2 is our number 1 as being the best line that I heard from it. So that was pretty good. Yeah, big ups wife number 2. But this was supposed to be the costume for the content if I ever talked about Chantal or Amberlynn. But I guess it's pertinent now because we got to see this lady get revealed as she sat there staring at chat, seeing who was making fun of her, and DSP talked over her basically 80% of the stream. So that was pretty good. Yeah, Panda Lee did win in the end. I still believe that Panda Lee is the one that got away. And he really did find his own version of Becky. And he's treating Becky like shit right now, which is kind of lame. Also, Becky did a thing recently. She does stream, and she did a little bit of talking about ALR, your girl, and that was pretty interesting. I need to watch the rest of it. I'm kind of behind on Amberlynn because ever since her and Wipey broke up back in July, it's been a nonstop downhill nonsense over there. I can't even enjoy it. Have I noticed the bald spot? Yeah, she has it's not very flattering. I kind of wish that her hairdresser did her hair differently, but I don't know. Maybe just don't look down and it won't be so bad. Do I think Kat has coloring books and sketches? It wouldn't surprise me if she did some kind of sketching, but I don't think she has coloring books. The fuck did he do to her? Just like with all of the ladies that come into his life, easy living and heavy drinking supports a lot of weight gain when you don't have to really do a whole lot. Bogo on the curls and twirls? Probably. Yeah, Big Al. Poor Big Al. She's been down in the dumps, getting dumped by everybody. She shouldn't have tried going to chase another love interest when she had Whitebee. She probably would have been better off. Do you realize the bald spot is because of her weight? I don't know that 100%. I'm not going to blame that. I will say that it could be hereditary, so you never know. She's a clone or she's from an alternate universe, maybe. By the way, the first half of the Game Awards React he did this year was a recorded vid. I didn't stream it. I was assuming that you're going to go over it at some point. I think, because the one set of videos I need him to release are the ones that he did during Blip for the Game Awards. Those are the ones that I want you to review, because I know you've reviewed every single one of them, and I enjoy it every single year when you go over them, because it's always like a field trip, if you will. So that's what I truly enjoy. Big ups Theo Does Videos. If you haven't already, you should totally check him out. Theo Does Vids. Wait, oh yeah, you have 2, but I look at this channel. It would be on this channel, right? Because I know you have the second one. Don't confuse me. It's on this one that you would do it, right? Because you stream on this one. The Blip ones are still gone. Someday we'll get those. Yeah, one day. But big ups. Okay, that's all I really have. DSP will make up a lie about Kat's weight gain. I think we'll try to say that Kat has a medical issue. Probably. It's going to be the explanation of all the visits and whatnot, but you know how it is. If you haven't, go ahead and give Theo Does Vids a sub. He's actually one of the main reasons I actually converted over to being a detractor. Way back in the day when I used to watch the SOK, when it came from 8chan's Cowboard, after the big exodus from V on 4chan. I actually, because of the SOK having a thing with Theo, I actually started watching Theo, and I watched Tevin as well. But Theo is actually the one I first started watching originally. I would kind of watch some of his vids and Tevin's vids. I'm actually, my first actual subscription on Twitch is to Theo's Twitch channel. So he gets that accolade over mine, over Tevin. So big ups. But I like his insights. It's definitely content that you gotta, you get used to, but it is what it is. So, but I like it. Hello gamers. I watch Theo just for the, yeah. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of cross promotions and whatnot. So yeah, my Twitch virginity. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. I don't even know. Are we going to Dwight's place? We could go to Dwight's place. Oh shit, we got wrestling over here. Hell yeah. I like what I'm seeing. How long has it been? It's only been, oh shit, we're gonna catch the end of LOLcow wrestling. I'm gonna send you guys over here. You guys are gonna watch the end of ELW. If you haven't already, you should totally subscribe to Dwight Race. Got a title match going and everything. The big ups. Oh man. All right, let's get us out of here. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate everybody coming out and listening to my TED Talk. I know it was pretty stupid and pretty ridiculous. Hopefully you had fun. I had a little bit of fun. I'll try and play games tomorrow, but it's going to be Splatoon because it's like the Splatoon style stuff that I got to do tomorrow. And that'll be pretty cool, I guess. But thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening to me talk about some fat lady who used to be skinny. And hopefully you enjoy the content from everybody. Don't think about it too much. Just literally learn to laugh and watch RTU get wrestled and stuff like that. I don't fucking know. It is what it is. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye. Don't look forward to Fat Ann. Fat Ann will be very, very few and far between. It's not even a redeem. Literally not even a redeem. So don't ever ask for it. And if you ask for it, I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. But if it exists, it'll be because of a special reason. That's all I got to know. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.